Okay, hey, I'm back. Look at that. Wow. Big first crash of the night. Big crash. I got a faulty page error that shut down my whole PC. And when I came back, my camera drivers were fucked up. But, okay, all right, let me just double check here because I also noticed that StreamOrb didn't post anything in Discord. I'm a little disappointed by that. A little disappointed that StreamOrb didn't make the post like I told him to. Channels, stream alerts, use Discord custom embed. Yeah, and he didn't make the post. Naughty StreamOrb. Naughty StreamOrb not making the post. That's why nobody showed up. Well, not nobody. The con crew is here. It is time to disco. But I'm gonna make a post so that everybody knows that I'm streaming. Oh, now he does it. Now he does it. Oh, way to go, StreamOrb. I was about to do your job for you. What the hell? Oh, he posted it twice. Oh, it got clogged in the queue or something. Oh, wait, no, it's because I opened StreamOrb twice. Okay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You can't find good help. Anywho, I'm back after Twitch made me watch Twitch made you watch ads. Well, I mean, Connor, you know, there's a way that you can skip the ads. What is this? StreamOrb, will you go sit in the naughty corner? My sources say no. This damn robot. I'm telling you. Goobity doesn't give a shit. Goobity's a good little goat. Isn't that right, Goobity? Yeah, that's right. Goobity's such a good little goat. But it's James time. We gotta play the video James. Let us continue. Does anyone remember what was going on? What the story even was? Ooh, game's a little loud for me. Is it loud for you guys? It looks like it's loud for you guys. I'm gonna turn that shit down. I'm gonna turn that shit down a little bit. Is there a master volume button? Oh no, there isn't. I think we've been over this. There's no master volume button, which kind of blows. StreamOrb, what if it was a naughty hallway? Ooh. I literally can't remember what we were doing. Yeah, that looks like that's super loud. Yeah, we did have a moment with Kuno. Oh, hold on. So we gotta go into options. Let's go environment volume. Heck, I'd take it down by 3. Oh, that is still super, super loud. I really wish there was a master volume slider so that we didn't have to adjust each one individually. Okay, I will adjust the voice slider though. I think the voiceover needs to be a little louder than everything else. So we'll see how this goes. We'll Oh, hey! Ren! Ren, how's it going? Howdy, Ren and Raiders. Oh, wrong button. No, this is the button I wanted to do. Ren, how you guys doing? 6 months. Oh, damn. Coming in hot with that 6-month subscription. Wait, so 6 months. Where's our baby at developmental-wise now? Where's our sub-baby at? Oh, Connie, thank you for the shout out. Yes, go follow Ren. Ren is good people and a fantastic Dragonborn fighter. Ren, how is the rest of Jedi Survivor? I keep wanting to say Jedi Fallen Order, but that's not it. Let me bring you guys back to the game. I should check our journal, right? I should say, confront the pigs and get your gun back. Someone's been running around with your sidearm pretending to be a police officer. You must meet her near the old fish market at 2200 and get your service weapon back. Just walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. Let's see. Oh, we've got to restock the empty trap. Dead body on the boardwalk. Go to Billy Majon's apartment to deliver the bad news. It's in the apartment building in North Martinez, apartment number 20. Hold on to the spirits and wait for the signal. And we have to wash the dirty jacket. Oh, we've still got to confront the Hardy Boys, too. And send the body's victim to processing. Okay, okay. So I'm thinking the first thing we can do is head down to the apartment. Actually, is there anything in here we can do? Forgot that there's a little file over here. I think there was a skill check here.
Stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer slides out to greet you.
Oh, that volition's no good. Small raid, big vibes. Fuck yeah, those are the best raids. The ones with the real homies. The real homies. 3 more months. Hype man, Ed. Hello, Ed. Ed, we've been hanging out in Ren's chat. Well, thank you for joining. I hope you stick around. Have you guys played Disco Elysium before, Ed or Ren? 10 out of 10 once they fix the graphics. Oh, there's a graphics issue. I didn't know about that. All the hype. All right, we're not going to try... Well, I guess we could try it. Oh, then we would have to... Well, we would have to level up our volition anyway.
Slides shut.
The drawer slides shut smoothly. Do we have any clothes that give us extra volition? I don't think we do. Oh, we do! Look at this! An 8-eyed Terratorn tie. Look at that. What is this? A slender bolo tie held together by an antique clasp in the shape of a bird's skull. The skull features 8 cavities for eyes. It's disturbing, but you can't look away. Let's see. Oh yeah, this gives us volition. I just realized Kim might not like that we're wearing this. Now that I've put this on. Let's see, -2 authority. We have so many clothes now. +2 authority, -1 authority. I think that's everything. All right. Oh, Kim definitely noticed that we're wearing that.
The white ceramic cuirass hugs your torso, shielding your vitals without adding much bulk to your form.
Oh, this is new. We haven't gotten this before.
Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
I will be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off. Decked out in future armor like a cop ought to be. All right, so we're boring cop. I think 1 is the right answer. I will be responsible with this.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
Yeah, I want the full suit. This gear could line my pockets with cash. I could probably sell it to some other cops. This is the long sought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it. I must study it. Yeah, I want the full suit.
It may be a while before you have all the pieces. In the meantime, you should analyze the armor.
What?
Figure out its vulnerabilities.
What do you mean vulnerabilities? I'm fucking invulnerable in this shit, man.
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design.
You've got a point there.
For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
Damn. Okay. You've got a point there, my own brain. We should learn. We've got to spend a point to learn. How many learning points? We have many learning points. We're sitting on a fucking gold mine up in here. What am I being so stingy about? Look at all the skill points down in the lower right that we could have been spending this whole time. Moon, hello. Moon, how you doing on this fine Friday evening? How is the beginning of your weekend treating you? Well, I hope. Let me enjoy some red real quick. Tastes like red. Oh, my tongue's red. Sushi and chocolate? Sushi and chocolate. That's a weird combo. I don't know if I like sushi and chocolate. Is it like dessert sushi? Well, anywho, we need to learn more about this armor. We shall unlock using a skill point. And now we shall learn about the Fairweather T500. It's going to give us -1 savoir faire. It really hurts to punch this armor. A sword wouldn't leave even a scratch. A bullet would bounce right off. Still, there must be some flaw in it that would allow you to stand your ground against this dangerous enemy technology. You just have to figure out what it is. Possibly by beating yourself while wearing it? Shooting yourself? Let's see. We must internalize it. We shall learn. In the meantime...
The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer slides out to greet
See,
you.
look at that. With the bolo tie and the armor on, 72% chance. Watch this. Bam.
You're trying
Damn
hard,
it.
but the data here is unbelievably dry. Something about containers. The
Fuck.
drawer slides shut.
Okay, all right. So let's pump up our volition. Give it a little level up. And then we'll try it again.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever,
83%
and the
chance.
unlocked drawer
83%
slides out
chance.
to greet you.
Those are pretty good odds. I'll take them.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
We're going to look at that. But also, Connor, I agree. Watch this fail. Now, that's what I call a Game Grumps moment. Whoa. All right, let's look at the
It
note.
appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters.
Ooh.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Oh, look him. A to-do note with a list of errands for Everard.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
That you know of.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
I'll take another look at
Remember,
the note.
Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out. The drawer slides shut.
We just wasted a skill point to get that. Well, I guess, hold on a sec. That we can go back and talk to Leo, I think. See if this unlocks anything new with him. Leo's all the way back here, though, so it might take us some time. I'm curious, though, because I feel like if that was locked behind a check, maybe that gets us something. Also, can we go down these stairs? No, we can't. These are flavor stairs. Oh, we should take the armor off now, too, now that I'm thinking about it. We don't need this thing on anymore. And we got to put the horrific necktie back on. Where's our horrific necktie? There it is. There's my buddy. Bam. Take that dang old arm. What we need is, what were we wearing? I think we were wearing the tank top to give us more physical instrument. Because you never know when you might need that. Visual calc, composure. These boots are giving us +1 perception, so that's good. All right, yeah, we've got our fit for the time being. I just realized with the boots and this jacket we're wearing, we look a little bit like Marcel Toing. Not the rat, the sim, the alien. Oh, Leo. Oh, Leo. What's up, Leo?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
I don't want to say the first one because that's mean. Leo, in the future, can we keep this greeting shorter? Nah, buddy. Leo's my man. I love Leo. I had some questions for you if that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. and old Leo is always up for sharing.
Wisdom withers if not shared. What a wonderful fella. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men
Whirling
every day
borscht?
since the strike started.
Wait a minute. Whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Hold up. Who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes
Oh, that
it.
guy that doesn't
Them is
speak
always
English.
talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
He doesn't speak what we speak. Oh, Leo, you sweet man. Oh, Leo, Leo. Wait a minute. Did text-to-speech not work? Hold on now. Hold on. That should have gone through. Did it do it? Did it say Oleo, Oleo? Let's try it. No, it doesn't work. What the hell? Oh, God's be damned. Hold on, we're fixing this. We're taking a moment. We're fixing this right now. We're doing it. I'm gonna march right over to the people at Peepo Stream and say, hey, your service has broken again. Man, I don't stream for a week and everything's fucking busted. Okay, so I'm logging into Peepo Stream. Because I'm literally logged in on Streamlabs. I can see it right here. What the fuck? What do you mean I don't have an account? Are you out of your mind? Drop the link in your OBS scene. Okay, I did that. Yeah, and it even says on here, reward activity. Huh. Man, that's weird. Okay. Oh. All right. I think this was it. I think it should be working now. Still nothing. Damn, man. Let's see what we can do. Let's see why the text-to-speech ain't working. Yep. Whoo! Oh, we don't want that. We don't want that. No, oh. Is this it? No, this isn't it. We got this, fam. Here, let me give you some background music. At least that still fucking works. Yay. Okay, alright. Let's see what seems to be the problem here. Let's look up Streamlabs OBS. Save changes. It's connected all the way up. The redemption's active. I don't have 2 redemptions, do I? No, it's just the 1 redemption. And there's no way to test it? There's no test button? It'd be so cool if there was a way to test it. Yeah, I think they fucked up their service. I think it's just not working anymore. Oh, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec.
This is a test message from Peeper Stream.
Okay, so the test seems to work. Limit per user, have your message, background color. Wait a sec, wait a sec. Okay, I think I see what's going on here. I think I see what's going on here. Let's try a little something here. Hold on, hold on. I'm getting spicy with it. Welcome back to I haven't streamed in a week and everything is broken. Oh. Duh. Hold up, hold up. Twitch error 400 bad request. Oh wait, oh, okay, okay, here we go. Hold up, hold up. All right, there we go. Okay, all right. So we're experimenting, we're learning. We're trying new things. Oh, fuck me. Oh, of course. Of course. Control C. Control C. Copy, copy, copy. And then I go to paste. What happens? Oh, it works. Beautiful. Oh, well, shit. Let's see. All right. Fuck it. I think we've got a text-to-speech. Okay. It looks like it didn't save any of the changes I made. That's really cool. That's really great. We love this for us. And save. All right. Try using the text-to-speech now. Report. Initial tongue touch bad. Melts into neutral and basically kills the spice. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Chocolate wasabi. That sounds like that might be interesting. So the chocolate neutralizes the wasabi to the point that it's no longer effective. Wahaba. Oh. Oh, still nothing? Even with the new... Damn it. Oh, that's a shame that the wasabi and the chocolate's no good. Man, that sucks. And it was working 2 weeks ago too. But they changed the website. They're trying to make it look more professional, and in trying to make it look more professional, they fucked up their own service. So if they're more concerned with appearance than actually producing a product that works, I'll go find someone that makes a product that works. Yikes. Don't use Peepo Stream. Anywho, we're talking about the whirling borscht. Who wants borscht? Moon, you want some borscht? Connor, Connie, borscht?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Mission failed. Peepo Stream's mission failed. I'm not shy about blasting companies that fuck up. I'm all over that. I want to do like reverse sponsorships. Like, I want people to pay me to not mention their company. Just like, please, just leave our damn company out of your mouth when you're streaming. We don't want you slandering us. We don't want you saying anything. Or I guess if Wizards of the Coast is any indicator, they wouldn't pay me for my silence. They would just send the Pinkertons, who apparently still exist, which is insane. We live in a cyberpunk dystopian nightmare world. Except without the cool aesthetics. Something is off about this borscht. I'm going to look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure.
The little guy nods.
You do that. Yes, sir.
Leo, you seem to know everyone around here. I want to ask you
Mr.
about
Everard
someone.
doesn't really want me to talk to people about union guys. But who did you want to talk about?
Tell me about this Edgar guy you keep mentioning.
Mr. Edgar is Mr. Everard's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does. But a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some union business. Not even in Revershaw, they say.
I will not interrupt Leo.
All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Everard's turn to look after the union. But last year he spent a whole winter in South Africa.
I like how the game is trying to make Leo annoying and like, oh, he just prattles on, but literally I could listen to him talk forever. Leo is a treat, an absolute gem. My sweet man. All right, one borscht for Connie. There's a YouTube game reviewer who reviewed a game specifically to shame the sponsor. Oh, I love that.
Left with the first autumn rains and didn't come back before the trees were green again.
South Safari. A lot of bulk chemical manufacturing going on there. A lot of cargo shipments being made, too.
Ooh, drug trade, drug trade. Tell me about Mañana.
He's a union man through and through. Good guy.
He falls silent.
He's very calm, laid back, doesn't do much, talks to Everard sometimes.
He's hesitating.
Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does. He makes everyone feel a little better.
Is that what Mr. Mañana does?
Oil for the wheels. Much needed in stressful times like these.
Tell me about Measurehead.
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me
What a cute
usually,
laugh.
but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying.
He suddenly
Actually,
falls quiet.
I don't think he would like me running my mouth about him like that.
No, he most certainly wouldn't,
Once
Leo.
he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some union men. Heh, I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy, but I shouldn't talk about that.
No, you shouldn't. Keep talking, Leo. Tell me about Titus.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice, friendly sort, old Titus is.
Nice, friendly sort, old Titus is, he says. Titus, the notorious asshole and mean, rude person. Tell me about Everard.
I'd best not.
Yeah.
I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Everard would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister.
If anything, the ever-present smile on Leo's face gets even warmer. Tell me about
The
Renee.
night guard. Ooh, he's a peculiar fellow. He's the strong, silent type, you could say.
Leo looks at the guard booth on the wall.
We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays petanque with my old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin, down at the plaza. I think he's the only fellow who actually knows old Renee.
Yeah, I know. We learned a lot about Petanque when we accidentally
They
threw
lived
his
on
bool.
the same street their entire lives. They
Aw.
even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember. Strange fellows. Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. I remember once.
Hold up, Gaston was your human studies teacher?
Mr. Martin, yes. Don't really remember much about him. I was just a boy back then.
Look at that, and we got 5 XP. 5 XP for asking about the people.
Sure, mister. What can Leo do for you?
The expression on his wrinkled face says, I really want to help you. Nope, that's it. That's it, my friend. All right. I think our journal did update. We got the special borscht. What's so special about the borscht? The strikers are eating. The cook in the whirling in rags is making it. You can find him in the kitchen. Look into it. Except he doesn't speak whatever language we're speaking. Revisholian, I think? I always love trying to figure out what language English is in a fantasy world. Like, you know, in D&D it's common. Although I guess common is more like, what's that famous trade language? Like, oh gosh, I can't believe... It would have been so cool if I could have whipped this out. What's it called? It was like the language that all the sailors used back in like the Age of Exploration. Does anybody know it? Bonus points if you know what I'm talking about. It's like a... Patois isn't the right word. Let's see, do I have any tear to turn in? I bet this guy would be so mad if I turned up in his friend's armor. He'd be furious. Let's go see if we got some tear to turn in. Oh. The yellow roses in the window. Those aren't the flowers that were left for Clausier. What's the tear situation looking like?
The tear machine stands in the corner.
We do.
A sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
I shall insert my bottles.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
We're rich! Maritime pigeon? That's not the one I was thinking of, but that's another example of it. It's, God, I wish I even knew what it started with. Hold on, this is gonna bother me. Let me try looking it up real quick. Trade language. It's a famous example of a lingua franca. Let me see. Historical lingua francas. Nah, I can't find it. I'll if I remember what it is later, I'll let you guys know. There was like a whole language that was just a combination of different languages. Polari? No, not the one I'm thinking of. I feel like it started with a T, maybe. Oh yeah, this check should be easy now that we know what happened.
As they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunately, the street sweeper still
Oh, we already investigated this. We already investigated this. Okay, so let's go talk about the borscht. I think borscht is our first priority right now. What is it? It's 16:53, so we're coming up on the evening time. And we could even talk to Titus while we're here, too. Oh, right, we should go do the trap thing. Actually, you know what? We'll go do the trap thing and come back, because the trap thing's all the way on the other side of the map. What else can we do today? Confront the pigs. Looks like we can deliver the bad news at any time, so we can come back and do that after we've filled the traps in. You could talk to Renee again real quick. Hello, Renee.
Officer, God damn it. Pull yourself together, Renee.
He turns to you.
What do you want?
I saw the statue of Felipe III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III.
Or Philippe.
On his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
He smiles as if reliving a pleasant memory.
A superpower. Feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule?
Decisively. Without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself.
Elysium is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There's some weariness in his voice now. He's heard this rant many times before.
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
I think I'm gonna try turning up the voice a little bit. How's the voice on everybody's end? Is the voiceover loud enough? What was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy.
It's purple?
The nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts.
He chuckles.
His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
He asks, obviously annoyed. Hello, Brundini. Howdy, howdy. How you doing tonight, Brundini? How is your Friday treating you? Well, I shouldn't assume it's evening where you are. It could be morning. You could already be in Saturday, in which case, happy weekend. Let us know how it's going so far so that we can prepare, if it's already weekend time for you. But if it isn't,
That's why the
happy
Philippian
Friday night.
kings use cocaine for clarity of vision, to aid in their work. Regnum cocainum.
Regnum
Revishal's finest years.
He seems to grow taller, brimming with pride about the past. See, I like that he doesn't try to hide it or sweep it under the rug. He's like, fuck yeah, the king did cocaine. It's a stressful-ass job. If you were king, you'd do coke too. Almost spilled my drink doing that move there. Voice good. Voice good.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court made him administer the dose to his mother when she was in labor.
Do cocaine about
And
it.
it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
Higher realms, you say?
Higher realms. Of course, it all makes sense.
Such responsibility requires a boost every now and then. I sometimes need one too. Seems like irresponsible behavior for a monarch. Drug users shouldn't even operate heavy machinery, much less rule countries. Thanks for clearing that up. What was that about higher realms? Sounds interesting.
It's really not. Please, do spare us the cocaine fairy tales.
That's the name of my ska band, Cocaine Fairy Tales.
Yes, indeed. We're not here to investigate the drug trade of centuries past.
Let's talk about something else.
Right.
And there's a legendary composure check we can fail, but I'm gonna say thank you for your time. Okay. So we've got to get across the river. Oh, I'm stuck behind a fence. Kim, help me. Help me, Kim. Okay, so we go this way. Very good, very good. So I think we have to bait the last trap we checked. Can we go this way? Is there anything over here? Or do we bait all the traps?
The locusts aren't doing all too well.
Ah.
But they're still in there. This isn't the empty trap.
Ah.
That one Morel was setting up near the cryptozoologist's camp.
Thank you for the reminder, Mr. Voiceman. Voiceman Man Voice. Hi there. I'm Voiceman Man Voice. Man of the voice of your choice. Give me $10 million and I will say words for you. Or don't. See what I care. But you'll be sorry. I can't always tell where I'm supposed to run. Okay, so I believe we go this way. Oh yeah, let's not forget we can stay for free out here with the old lady. This way to the beach. I remember which way goes to the beach. Yes. Yes, this feels right. This is correct. There it is. The tarp.
The trap stands empty near the reeds. No insect sounds or movement around. Only the reed's apprehensive hissing.
I shall release the locusts.
The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings.
So we just had a pocket full of locusts this whole time? Oh, pizza and disco, hell yeah!
They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
That's true.
Good, now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
He doesn't want to, but if there is one more cryptozoological runaround, he must force the investigation back on track. This better be it.
Okay, so let's see. The Insulindian Phasmid. You've restocked the trap. Now report back to Lena in the whirling. Okay. And then I think there was a church around here that we didn't get a chance to investigate. But we don't have any kind of quest for the church. We can still check it out anyway. It might be cool. It's only 1702, so we've got some time. Oh.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind.
Oh.
They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
No, it wasn't coin. It wasn't talk piesin'. It was, I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue. I think it started with a T, maybe? I think it started with a T. Oh, man, I can't remember. Brundini, since you've just joined us, I'm trying to remember what man, it was like, it was the go-to example of a lingua franca. Talk piss in my pants. Hey! Hey! Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside?
No. I won't even try. You know...
He takes his glasses off.
I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
Oh, Kim.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well. It saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe some other small talk.
Can you still shoot, though? Okay, guys, hear me out, because our intuition has been wrong in the past. Empathy says some other small talk, but I feel like can you still shoot, though, is... Well, I don't know. Kim's a pretty matter-of-fact guy, so I don't think this is going to get to him. That goat had no chill. No problem, Brundini.
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I passed my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
And yet we both couldn't shoot the dead body. Yeah, so I guess we couldn't see inside. Oh, right, this was the boardwalk where we found the dead body. What is this business?
A metal payphone under a yellow...
Oh, payphone. No. We will not be using the payphone, thank you very much. All right, here's the church. We can totally go inside. What do you guys think? I think we should go inside the church.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Inspect the
The
carpentry.
carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. 2 large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
I'm gonna run my hand over a beam.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
For a second, I was worried we were gonna get a splinter, take a point of damage, and die. Just bleed out from a splinter while Kim watches. Let's take a look at the
This
padlock.
cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden
hasp?
door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
What's on a sticker? Tell
You
me.
see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead. There is something blindingly modern about this symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before.
What makes it so
It's
modern?
the contrast between the cheery, chemical yellow and the rigor mortis. As if the cheery guy didn't know he was dead, or the dead guy didn't care that he was. Either way, you get the sense the forces of future are at work
The
here.
future! That's the future! Have you seen this symbol before?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
What does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Okay, what is junior delinquency? What is suggestive of junior delinquency here?
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
I agree, it's very modern. But does the cheery guy not know he's dead, or does the dead guy not care that he is? What is the source of the irony here?
That level of conceptual thinking is not part of my skill set.
Ooh, we could try and put on our big old goggles and try and rip the sticker off. Let's inspect the staple.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least.
Ah, look at this. Unlicensed contractors. Really boils my broccoli.
Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
This is where Mr. Prybear comes in handy. That's only if we want to get inside. Yeah, let's do it.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
That's fair, Kim.
There is a touch of guilt in his voice.
Should we start with that kick drum coming from the ice? I heard a sound before.
Yes, the pulsing bass. A sure sign of junior delinquency. Somewhere east of here.
Junior
There's
delinquency.
something on the sea ice there.
My God. Oh, okay, so that's our physical instrument. Let's try and get the sticker. So we got to put on our sticker getting gloves. Put on your sticker getting gloves. Does anything give us more? I don't think we have anything else that gives us more interfacing. I think that's pretty much it. And was that a red check? Do we only get one shot at this? Because I am not
Heavy
giving away my
wooden
shot.
doors, more than twice your height.
No, it's a
stand
white
shut
check. We
in
can
front of
retry
you.
it.
The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
58% chance. All right. Big money, no whammies.
There's nothing like
Hey.
the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Okay. Everybody, help me make a choice here. Oh, Kaido, hello! It's not throwing away my shot, Dandrew. Dead and happy. I've been here the whole time. Ooh, secret Kaido. Kaido, you're here just in time. I have to decide what I want to do with this sticker we just peeled off. Do we put the sticker in our ledger, on our ledger, right on the cover, or do we throw it away? Just throw the damn thing away. I think we should put it on. Ooh. I don't know if on our ledger is the choice. No, literally. No littering. I agree, Moon. We can't litter. That's very irresponsible of us. We should not litter. So the real question then is, do we put it in or on our ledger? Ooh, Connie says on right on the cover. Connor says in. I'm leaning towards in because I think we're trying to become more of a respectable cop. That's okay, Kaido. Look, everybody has off streams, and sometimes you just gotta accept that even if nobody showed up, you still got to play video games. So that's awesome. Seems like nobody else has any strong feelings one way or the other. I want to put it in the ledger. After the last entry, where it belongs. Nah, maybe I do want to put it on the cover. Oh yeah, the hunger's gonna make you. All right, I'll put it on the cover.
Looks very modern.
We got 10 experience. Style your paperwork.
You're part of the Future Brigade now, and so is your formerly humdrum ledger. Neon, baby.
Beautiful. Look at that. All right, so he said the youths were somewhere to the west. I guess this is going to the north, but I don't know if we've been this way. Wait a minute, no, we have been up this way. Said there was some bass playing on the ice. Oh. This relay tower coordinates boat traffic in the bay. Barely. Oh, look at this thing. This is so jank. Okay, I think we've been up this way before. We might as well check this other trap while we're up here. See what's going on
All
with
the
it.
traps are stocked now, and still no sight of the phasmid.
No sign of that
Moran
crypto.
And let him know.
Zoological thingamabob. Oh, thanks for the shout out. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody go follow Kaido. Kaido is a good friend of the stream, and Kaido plays some good games. What were you playing, Kaido? What were you playing on your stream? On your Strom Bombadil. This door, there was a way to get inside. Let me see.
An old door, worn by
An
elements.
impossibly low interfacing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Mr. Voice Man. I didn't mean to silence you in this manner. Alright, so I think he said that there were youths to the west. Yeah, I don't want to pry that door open. Said they were on the ice or something? Were they on the beach? Did he mean east? I'm just not sure. Maybe there's somewhere further, or no, you can't go any further up the coast this way. I wish there was like a proper mappy thingy. We just gotta keep our eyes peeled. Okay, so we gotta go up and around this way. This is where we saw them nasty ghosts before. People paid money to park here? No one would now. Alright, I think we've been everywhere we can be. Alright, let's go back around. So I'm just exploring at this point. We explored this area before, but it's been a little while, and I want to make sure that we're not missing anything before we move on. Miss anything fun anywhere? Oh, the coils on your stove aren't level. That's rough. That's got to make cooking hard the whole time you're trying to do a balancing act, man. Oh, yeah, yeah. Check the prongs. What the hell? More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. A pole screwed into the ice keeps the tent erect. Trash from some unending party. Oh, I can hear the music. It must have taken a lot of patience to stack these rocks like this. So we can talk to this guy. We can go inside the little tent here. Oh, this is someone's home away from home, just like yours. Oh, there's a bridge we can put down.
Eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
What is this?
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
The lieutenant adjusts his collar against a cold breeze. Yes,
The
I shall push
pane
it.
falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
That wasn't a very soft thunk.
We should ask that girl on the ice what's going on here.
The lieutenant gestures toward the young woman next to the tent. Yes, yes, I know. I know, but I wanted to explore. Excuse me, miss? Ma'am? Ma'am? Miss? Ma'am? 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 Ma'am?
Shaggy-looking
Ma'am?
girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Kaido big agree. Like, it's like, what is this word for this voice? Fuckable. A shaggy-looking girl.
Oh, hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not
Baby,
wearing a
it's
hat. She
cold
must be
outside. Dear child, it's freezing. Where's your hat? Do we say that? We would sound like a grandma. That's a little ridiculous, and I don't think we're gonna win any points with her. Do we... Chat, I'm actually asking for your help. Do we ask this girl where her hat is? Oh, yeah, you gotta get the building maintenance to come in. It's always such a pain. Such a pain getting them to come. Yeah, let's do it. Dear child, it's freezing. She looks up at you, distracted.
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
I do have a hat on. I should, and I do.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
You didn't, it's nice. You should wear one too if you plan on staying outside in this weather.
Yeah, well... Look, man, fuck the hat.
What did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law.
Shit. Yeah, we can't regain authority. I mean, it's 8%. Do we even bother? Hold on. I mean, even if we level up authority like 3 times, this is a heroic check. It's not going to happen. Is that kind of language really necessary?
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else.
See, look, we didn't have to assert our authority. We could just say, hey now, really not necessary. I don't like the energy you're bringing to the table. Also, hello, greetings, fellow humanoid 2M. How's your Friday night treating you?
My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me.
Gross. There's a pained expression on her face. She'll answer your questions now. What's your name?
A cell.
A cell?
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
Our 2 options are, and your surname or a cell who? I'm not a young suitor. This is official police business. And your surname?
Why?
I'm from the police. It's for the paperwork.
Okay, it's Burger.
A cell burger?
A very common name.
That is not her real last name.
You have little reason to doubt that's her real name. But she's not all that surprised by this cop show questioning, is she?
Let's see. What's the device you have there? What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
And what is it you're recording exactly?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell.
Huh?
Not without headphones.
Excuse me.
I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
She scratches her head like this. Could you guys even hear that? I don't think you can hear that on the mic. Fuck! Whoa! All right, mods, ban to him right now. I will not stand for this kind of behavior in my chat. I'm kidding. Don't ban to him. He's fine. But you're on thin ice, mister. Unlike the ice I'm standing on, which is thick. It's thick. It's thick.
Everybody see me. They like, damn. He's thick.
Damn, he's thick. All right, okay, we got to move on. What happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Oh.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
Suspicious. And what are these recordings for? The cracks? The footsteps?
The musicians in the Elysium used them for making music.
Huh?
They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
You youths are so strange to me.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
She rubs her shoulders and looks around.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
We should buy a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device. The thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish. Very useless all of a sudden.
Oh, this is really sad.
Take this. You're cold.
The lieutenant begins to take off his jacket.
No, man, fuck that. I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
No, never apologize for the fuck.
It's okay.
Now this is where a hat would come in handy. Here, you need this more than a... Oh, we should give her our hat.
Thanks.
Oh. We lost our bum hat. I'm a little
That-
set. Oh.
The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really
She pauses.
not going to be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
Oh, so we just asked, you said it's supposed to be a music place. What is? So the church is supposed to be a music place. And who are the boys?
Yeah. Andre and the guys.
Andre?
They're inside, in the tent.
Tent boys?
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Music stuff, mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze? Or you mean like those headphones your boyfriend sold?
Yep. They were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
I had some other questions.
Go ahead.
Legendary empathy. The tape, it's a white check, so we can retry it, and it's an 83% chance. The tape recorder lies on the ice like a discarded toy. Pick it up. Okay, let's talk to her more about other stuff. What's that device you have there?
This. It's a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact microphone?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Ooh. Could it record sounds from inside my tum-tum? Like when I eat too much pizza and get the midnight rumblies, could I record what's going on in there? And, like, record the shape and size of my baby? Oh. It's coming! The baby's coming! What would the synth command be? Did someone say synthesizer? Synthesizer? I barely even know her! You might need a portable ultrasound. Inside Dan's tummy, rage, hate, war. War never changes. Thank you, Brandini. Thank you.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
Hey, contact Mike. Yeah, any news on my wife's name? How about my mother?
No.
Gee, thanks, Encyclopedia. You're welcome. Does this have anything to do with contact Mike? Also, Connor, we gotta call up Mike Mega and tell him his new name should be Contact Mike. No, obviously it has nothing to do with Contact Mike, so we're not going to ask about that. How does that thing work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Where did you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
She already told us about the Palaceum, but we could ask again. What's the Palaceum?
Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum?
She forgets herself for a
It's
moment.
the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock.
Oh.
Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Arno van Eyck?
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Sounds interesting. Who's this Arno guy?
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
She looks you over, assessing your age. I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
Nor do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock, in the form of a wrecked tape player in a completely trashed hostel room.
That's cool.
She breathes on her fingers. Looks like she doesn't know what to say. You're right, time has deserted me. Never mind, let's talk about that contact mic instead. Let's see. You're right, time has deserted me. Mike Mega is not Contact Mike. He is the phone a friend lifeline. This is true. Contact Mike. You ever hear that band J plus J plus J? They have a song called Portable Ultrasound. Is this a real band and a real song? Because I'm not sure if we're doing a bit, but I've never heard of J plus J plus J, and I would love to check out Portable Ultrasound so that I can see the raging, seething, roiling sea of hate in my gullet. Anywho, I have some non-mic questions for you. Tell me more about this music place.
It's supposed to become like a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah.
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles. As a mean wind comes bellowing in, the 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek. What is anodic dance music?
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
We just learned a new genre of music, and in doing so gained 10 experience. This rocks. Electronic instruments, like what?
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
What about a stylophone? Could you use a stylophone?
You see clear, beautiful, violent flashes of light.
Oh.
Light cutting through a smoke-filled darkness. That is what the future will look like, if it ever comes.
Thank you, Inland Empire. So you want to turn the church into a club?
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it.
She nods towards the sloping mass of wood on the coast, then shivers.
Hey, you two are cops.
Her black eyes widen. No, we're the police. Yes, why do you ask?
Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
I'll talk to them.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
Yeah. Did you put the padlock on the church door?
No.
No?
Not really, no.
No. No.
She's trying to get out of a direct lie with semantic tricks. She personally didn't put the padlock on the door.
Show her the sticker on your ledger, so this isn't yours.
It's Noid's.
Why did this Noid person put a padlock on the church door?
To keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry.
She rattles her
teeth. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about them, he'll tell ya.
Well, enough about the church then. I had another question.
Go ahead.
You seem surprisingly comfortable with being questioned. Why is
Well,
that?
it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do.
Have you been questioned before?
Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revachol experience they get east of the river.
So, what's east of the river?
Rich people. Rich people are east of the river.
Who are these rich people? They sound wonderful. I'd like to be one too. I bet they're really rich. They must be really very special people to be so rich. Lean in and whispered, let me guess. These rich people are not from around here. Strange. The existence of rich people does not stir any emotions in me. I think we should sneer. Monet.
Oh, they are. And I'm scum.
I'm scum too.
She nods apprehensively.
So, what trouble you've gotten into with the police?
The usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager.
What's the usual?
You know, drinking, getting into fights. The ugly stuff that happens when you move out your parents' place at 13. In Forberg.
Oof.
Interesting term. Time to glean some knowledge.
Wait, what is in Falberg?
Is this a rhetorical question?
No, I literally can't remember even the most basic terms sometimes.
Forberg, not in Forberg, is a massive banlieue south of Jamrock Quarter. It is the largest ghetto in Revachol, possibly the world.
I know what Jamrock is, but let's say I didn't. No, we know what Jamrock is. And why did you have to move out when you were so young?
My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess I just wanted to drink too, you know. Get my party on.
I get that. I'm a major party animal myself. Major. Drinking, partying, and disco music are bad for you. You should take me as a warning example.
She nods very cautiously.
I like how every time we do the self-deprecating thing, she's like, you're a cop, so I can't agree with that. Monday. All right, let's do it. 83% chance. Bam.
The device is cold to
No
the
way.
touch. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath, you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the ice.
All right. Well, we just got a skill point, so let's level up our empathy. Can we level up our empathy? Yeah, we can. Check that out. Damn, so much empathy. An unreal amount of empathy. We're going big empathy run.
Well, it's just questioning, right? Go ahead.
The device
Nice.
is still warm from her touch.
Double
and heavy as a
sixes.
brick
What the fuck?
From the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
I love how, or no, it was double fives. We got a very, very high roll on this one. I'm proud that I exist as a Bits Cryptid on your channel. Maraka, hello! That's right. Anybody who looks at the #1 bits giver, they'll see Maraka's name. And they'll ask, who was that Maraka person? I'm sorry you have to sit here on the ice feeling miserable. At your age, or at any age, in this weather, waiting for it to get dark.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
The people who built this world intended it to be better for you, but they failed. It's easier to live in their failure with this by your side. Tap on the tape recorder.
The wind howls. She remains silent.
What a moment.
It's real. Tell her.
It's not a childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you now.
What is?
Her shoulders shake a little. Nothing if you got this. Don't be scared. Or the dark. Shit, guys. What do we say? Do we say the truth or do we back off a little bit? I think we should just say the dark, right? What do we think? What do we think? We going 1 harsh or 2 a little softer? Nothing if you got this. Don't be scared. Maraka says dark, but I want to hear a little something from everybody. What are we thinking? Connie says dark. Connor, where do you stand on the whole dark versus nothing debate? Darkness versus nothing. Go. Or we might be busy elsewhere. That's fine. That's 2 for dark. Yarge. Darge. She doesn't need a hat. She can take the dark. The dark.
I know. I'll stick to it.
Aww.
Something changes between you two. She looks at you differently now. As an equal. A fellow human being.
Oh, I fucking love this game. What a beautiful goddamn moment.
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer?
You said eating me? There's nothing eating me.
Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to.
Boyadero about it if you want to. I guess there is something that's been making my life hell.
What is it?
I think it's the plight of the working class. Everyone's just mooching off the entrepreneurial class, shackling the doers. I think it's all these foreign people taking our jobs. People just keep putting their selfish interests ahead of the greater good. I think it's the plight of the working class. All right, do we say 1 or 4? I like that people just keep putting their selfish interests ahead of the greater good. I think it's the plight of the working class. They took our gerbs! It's the plight of the working class.
Really?
The golem of capital runs rampant, smashing creator and slave alike. I fear the process is irreversible.
Wow. Social justice really matters that much to you. That's commendable. It really had you shaken up there. Are you sure that's it, though?
I haven't seen much of this world, but from what I've seen, social justice is an adolescent term. Sounds almost liberal. What's got me shaken up is the people's struggle, and it's got me shaken up bad. No, that's probably not it, is it? Yeah, pretty sure. Now, I had some questions about something else entirely. No, I'm going to say the first one.
Yeah, man. They're pretty bad.
She says without much conviction. Makes me sick thinking about the thousands, millions, billions. How many people are there actually? How many people are there in the world?
3.6 billion, not counting those in sales.
Really? That many? Reduces me to tears thinking of the 3.6 billion and God knows how many more in that seal place, crushed under the tyranny of the market.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
She nods.
Are you sure you're not just hung up on some chick, though?
I'm positive. Now, I had some questions for you before all this started.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, we successfully avoided the question with social justice rhetoric. Turker gerbs! That is absolutely hilarious that Kim knew the exact number off the dome, off the top of his head.
Bye.
She turns her attention back to the recording device. We just made a difference, Kim and chat. We made a difference here today.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking apparel, reminiscent of the sticker on the padlock.
My sticker
listening
now.
to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Yeah, what do you want?
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you.
Oh my God!
Getting out.
It's Rick! It's Rick Sanchez, look! It's Rick from Rick and Morty! Oh, jeez, Rick. It's him.
It's safe to assume this is their leader. Or at least he thinks he is.
It's Rick from Rick and Morty. We gotta squeeze in.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
Oh.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm also too old.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
He gestures for you to squeeze in. I don't quite like that little dig. Don't like that little jab. Oh my. Smells like sweat and laundry detergent, plus a trace of ether. Laundry detergent! They can wash our friend's jacket. A pile of nasal sprays, brand name Nosifed Ultra. Ooh, they're doing drugs. Canisters filled with what appears to be water. The label says distilled. A speaker, the big kind they use for wild music. Wild, wild, I want to see. Where's the chick I used to be?
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You know what? We're gonna shake his hand.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
Lloyd the padlock man.
An egghead. Egg!
The tape player above his head continues to blast what is probably anodic music.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Wait, how many music venues have you organized?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
We have many in the pipeline. Why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
Well said, Noit.
I apologise for my friend Noit's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
Next time, watch yourself. Was there something you wanted? Your friend Estelle said there was a problem with the church.
Ah, so you've met her. Good.
He nods.
He's not as glad as he would like you to think. There is concern in his voice.
Oh, we just a legendary empathy.
Yeah, it's a matter of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dopeheads!
Dopeheads!
Burnouts!
He angrily spits on a screw, then starts cleaning it.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that. In Revachol.
Strike that! The word!
Fuck yeah, Egghead.
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up in there were the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are.
Is he gonna ask me to clear this out? Also, hello, Cena! Happy Friday night or Saturday morning.
Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
I won't stand for narcomaniacs of any kind. No narcomaniacs on my watch. Shake your head gravely. Nah, what kind?
The
What kind?
spooky kind.
Spookiness is not a matter for police investigation.
You know, officer, you really should judge that for yourself. But keep in mind, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
Okay, so I'll make up my mind later. I have questions to ask you first. The police have more important things to do now, kid, or I'll look into it. Tell me more.
All right, man.
Sure, I'll take a club. Help ravers start a nightclub. He claps his hands
Andre's
enthusiastically.
obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Who exactly are these people inside the
Truth
church?
is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
You haven't even seen them and you want the police involved.
Well, there's also the machinery.
Machinery?
This machinery is of the deeply mystical variety.
Oh, deeply mystical machines.
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
Okay.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water.
Water.
Never seen anything like it.
Water Wednesday. They're doing water experimentation. Walter experimentations.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Tell him about the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us.
Feeling.
Watching us from the dark.
The feeling.
No, the other one.
The other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
Ah, Brandini, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're having a good night. Glad you're having fun. We always love to have new people come and join us and vibe with the weirdness we got going
For
on.
this man, even regular silence is awful enough. But that was something greater.
He's talking about Advanced silence. But you haven't physically seen anyone.
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
A woman? I wonder if this has anything to do with the drug trade, with the trucker that's been getting drugs. Let's see. Can you tell me more about this machinery?
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a
Noid?
distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
And what was that about something watching you?
Like you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Ah, yes, a ghost.
Not human, as in a ghost. Do you know what he means?
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
Crab man!
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
Fucking crab
It
man,
was
man.
stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Odd. Crabs are usually marine creatures and not known for climbing walls.
Ambush behavior. Crab man. Are you sure there was a crab man?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time.
We gotta
I
talk to
believe her.
Estelle about the crab
If she
man.
comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
I'm sure there's no crab man. So how can you be sure they're burnouts and dopeheads if you haven't even
Well,
seen them?
honestly, I can't, but I am.
Okay, so they're just making shit up.
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Wow, you can't, but you do. I should add weaponized idiocy to my own repertoire. I don't see a single thing wrong with that argument. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the first one. Fuck
Hey
it.
now, I'm 70% sure they're substance abusers. Don't let all that technology fool you. Where do you think the drugs come from?
He makes little quotation fingers with his hands when he says technology. All right, let's talk about something
Sure.
else.
What?
So you mentioned some kind ecclesiastites owned the church. Who are these ecclesiastes?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Now humor me, Andre. What is the founding party?
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organization.
And?
And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericanassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
Now, Andre, in your opinion, would this ancient religious organization who anoints the innocents want a club for anotic music in one of their churches? They sound like exactly the kind who would want loud anotic music in their church. I'm gonna go with the first one.
Totally.
There isn't a trace of doubt in his voice. Love you, Andre.
The Pericanassian church is about love. Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericanassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance!
We dance! He violently shakes the tape player as if to see if he can break it.
Love is hardcore!
I love you, Egghead. What a
Unity!
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 Make some noise for my Insulindian posse!
He turns the volume up, then looks at you with a knowing nod, as if it's obvious you will now break into dance.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the bass, as if testing the waters.
I now understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Anotic music is about love, and so is the Pericanassian Church. No, this is too much. No sane organization would want this level of absurdity in their church. I guess love can be pretty hardcore. I don't quite understand what you're talking about. What's a posse? Nah. No words. We enjoy the beat.
Feels good.
Feels good. I guess love can be pretty hardcore.
Oh, yeah, it can.
He's coming around. You're getting it.
I now understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise.
Yeah! Yakokata! The place to be!
Yekokata? Is that what they're calling it? Yekokata! It's fun to say. Everyone take a moment, stop what you're doing, join me in saying Yekokata. 3, 2, 1. Yekokata. I hope you took a moment to say Yekokata with me, because it's very fun to say and I want to say it more. Yekokata. Yekokata!
He seems ecstatic that you share his vision of Pericarnassianism.
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
His friend forms a fist with a screwdriver still in his hand, approvingly so.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise.
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
I already did, I danced.
Let it out! Let the disco happen! Bring the disco into this world! Get this church shit on, and then dance there, motherfucker!
Get this church shit on! Okay, so Acel told me Noid put the padlock on the door. Why?
I did ask Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
How long have those people been locked in there?
Not long. Like a week, maybe?
How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%.
Oh my god, you just locked a bunch of people in a church and killed them.
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
Andre, do you know what involuntary manslaughter means?
Yes, I do. I listen to Channel 8 all the time. I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I'm at least 80% sure they're alive. I mean, come on. Most people aren't ever that alive in their entire lives.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. What does anything mean, really?
Andre!
Oh, yeah.
He looks at his friend with an expression of profound understanding. Sounds like nonsense,
You're right.
man.
It is nonsense. Total garbage. I knew you'd see through it. You're one smart cop.
God damn it. I get by. Now, where was I with that padlock?
Nods attentively,
I
ready
need
to
the key.
answer the questions of one smart cop.
One smart cop. I need the key.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Oh, no. He then makes a sudden, cool infused move, tossing it in your general direction. All right. 28%. Do we try? We got to try it, right? May the disco be with you. Thank you, Cena. Gonna try and lay the baby down. All right, Brundini. Good luck. Good luck. I hope the baby sleeps well. Oh, Aetherflux. Hello, Aetherflux. I love this game so much. I have a whole Harry X Kim Pinterest board. I'm feeling it. Sorry, Aetherflux. I didn't see you come in, but Aether, I'm feeling it. Harry Kim is my jam. Let's go for it. Reaction speed, 28%. Bam!
It's as if time has frozen somehow. You think you can sense the key moving in the air. Yeah, this is going to be way cool.
Way cool. Don't ruin the cool by overdoing it. Raise your hand in front of your face with minimum effort.
Blam!
Yeah,
Straight
we had to
in
waste
the
our
eye.
healing.
Straight in the old eye orb. In the looking ball.
In the looking ball.
A stabbing pain. Tears stream uncontrollably from your right eye.
Ouch! Goddamn asshole! What is wrong with you? Can't you see I'm in pain now?
Man, I'm super sorry. That was totally my bad. I got overexcited. Threw him too hard. I'm sorry.
He looks like he's genuinely sorry. He didn't throw them better.
I'm sorry. Bend your face in mockery of his useless contrition. You almost eye-murdered me. A cop. That's use of lethal force.
I really am sorry, man. Just take this, okay?
He pulls out some black paper from his belt pack.
Well, looks like there's quite a lot there.
Yeah, that's the least you could do.
I hope that settles it. Or wait.
$25? Hey! We just got $25 for getting hit in the face.
The key?
He cautiously hands you the yellow key ring.
He is shifting in his spot, uncomfortably, still feeling sorry for the mishap.
We were talking about the padlock, I think.
Right, other questions.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I wanted to ask you about this tent full of equipment while my eye is throbbing in agony.
Yes.
Konefi, hello. Thank you. Yes, heal. I was able to heal before I died. Could you imagine dying from a key to the face? I love this game. I see you brought your own water.
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry.
True.
When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even is running water.
And it's distilled too.
Oh.
He doesn't know what to say.
It's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab hold of.
What's with all the Nosafed?
The what now?
He leans in to hear you better. Point at the bottle of nasal spray in the corner. The Nosafed Ultra. You have a lot of it lying around.
Oh, the old Ultra.
I'm just fucking with you, kid. You're fine.
He's like an actor looking to the souffleur for his line.
What is a souffleur? Does anybody know that? Souffleur. Oh, okay, Cena's heading out. Sorry, I hope I got to say goodbye to Cena before Cena leaves. Have a good night. A bit of the old Atrial Ultra nasal spray.
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
Sound fine to me.
Yes, that's all Nosafed's doing. Without the noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Nosafed is the shit.
Can I have some? I have some nose problems too. Maybe just a little. We could sell it. We could sell it for, right? Maybe we could sell it for money.
Sure. Here you go.
Yes,
officer.
another
The
healing
noser.
item gained.
Blast away.
We're basically shaking these dudes down. We took their money. We're taking their drugs. All right, enough of this.
He nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
Oh no, he's convinced you're a smart cop. Headphones were sold, unexplained Nosafed. Maybe everything isn't quite as you've been told. Take a moment to analyze. Okay.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah.
Let's put on, I think we can increase our logic with some clothes. Let's put on our logic shirt. Our logic glasses. Is this a hat? Oh, what a dumb looking hat. We are going to look so fucking dorky. Let's see. Anything else give us logic? This gives us drama. Yeah, I think these are all of the clothes that give us a boost to our logic, but this still is going to be a rough check.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Tell you what.
As always,
Tell you what. Let's talk to the other guys first. Talking to the other guys might give us a bonus on this
So
check.
you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good.
Skin shows through the holes in the Speed Freak's too large sweater. In front of him, an open toolbox full of carpentry tools and
It's
parts.
good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
He runs his hand through his hair, which is combed back in mock seriousness, and continues to fiddle with some gears. Sign?
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. But I'll see what I can do.
He continues to rearrange his tools. I saw a sticker on the padlock. Can you tell me anything
sticker?
about it?
You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me?
Ah, so souffleur seems to be a fancy word for blower. Molokoafed? Also, Connor, if this man ruins my pizza, I'm gonna ruin his life. If I met the Noid in real life, I would murder him with my bare hands, no questions asked.
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
I mean this one. Show him the one on your ledger.
Oh, wow. Right on your cop ledger. You like it?
It's super stupid. That's what it is. I think it reminded me of myself. Yeah, it's cool.
It is cool, but it's also more than that. Much more.
What's it supposed to be?
The dead guy smiling.
And what does it mean? Why is the dead guy smiling?
He defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead.
Huh.
How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths.
Look at that. I'm having a galaxy brain moment. I mean, he's true though. In the eyes of history, we're all already dead. We all already happened.
The present moment and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death. Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats.
I'm thinking maybe the smiling dead guy is a symbol for communism. It's also dead but doesn't care.
Yeah, that interpretation holds.
He considers this for a moment. I like it. Yeah, that's a valid interpretation. What if we're all just dust in the wind, man? Whoa. Ooh. Man. What makes the sticker so modern?
Simplicity was brought to us by a classical soul artist modernism, but that was a tasteful, harmonious simplicity, right?
Sure thing, man.
Well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be dangerous. The echo of man's loss haunting him. The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing.
You came up with this by yourself?
Not alone. Many people are thinking the same thing right now. There's a gathering at the Elysium. The beat is the same for all.
Ah, I think we've exhausted the subject for now.
I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for?
But what for? Let's see. Why are you called Noid?
The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
He picks up some sort of a widget.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic resonance of signs without some adjustment.
Does this mean we need sign matching?
Yes. Further sign matching would do good for us.
We must sync signs with the
One way to
Noid.
achieve this would be by getting us into the church.
Tell me about the machines you saw in the church.
Weird stuff. Specialized. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery.
Hold on a sec. Did we literally... One of our quests is literally sync signs with the Noid. Noid doesn't want to talk to you. The signs are not in sync. Guess you need to help him and his friends out somehow. Prove that you're one of the crew. Who knows what he'll tell you.
Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
What's wrong with the supernatural?
Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it, though.
This guy's crazy. Oh, old man wig. Hold on. I gotta do bald cap first. I am become bald. Oh, I guess, hold on. I don't know why I have two balding caps. I am now old. I have become an ancient. Old man Dandrew. Oh, here we go. We got old man wing, YOLO hat, and grandpa hat. All right, let me go search for him. Give me a sec. I gotta go hat searching. Hat searching. Searching for hat. You gotta find a YOLO hat. Where's the YOLO hat? You gotta find a YOLO hat. Found the YOLO hat. I found the YOLO hat. Gotta find a YOLO hat. Gotta find a grandpa hat. Find a grandpa hat. Grandpa hat's looking a little dusty. A little bit of dust on the old poppy hat. The old papa hat. Check it. This is a pretty sick stack we got going. It's a pretty fine stack. Let me get my headphones back on. Oh, how's this gonna work? Hold on. Gotta rearrange. Because I can do headphones over YOLO. And then top it all off with the Grampy hat. Beautiful. Looking good. Looking good. Stacks for days. Stacks?
The sickest. That's perhaps why it should be researched.
The supernatural. So you think it's real, that it actually exists?
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human.
I'm a pretender.
Folk rights, that kind of stuff.
What about now? Are the signs all right now?
Still strongly out of sync. Stage gamma disalignment.
What?
You heard me.
He examines the small metal bolt in his hand. Okay, maybe I'll come back later. All right, we'll talk to
young
Egghead.
man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Walshy tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says, as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secret,
Hardcore!
Say nothing.
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega!
All right.
Here comes the night!
Here comes the night!
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think?
Solve the Egghead puzzle we just got. There has to be some way to talk to this person. You just haven't found it yet. It's definitely not about science. What if you just try again? Find your way out of this maze of things to say.
The young man with the tape recorder acknowledges your return. When he looks at you, he squints as though you were the setting sun.
This is hardcore.
Is it?
It's hardcore!
You're just gonna keep saying it's hardcore, aren't you?
Skibba-dee, skibba-danger. I am the rearranger.
Skibba-dee, skibba-danger. I am the rearranger. I love Egghead. Papa Beef! How you doing tonight, Papa? You having a good Friday? Hardcore!
Back to the heavyweight jam.
Says the young man with the tape player in the large boyadero boots. Lung-shaped trees sprout on his silver belt buckle.
Hardcore! Hardcore!
But is it? I mean, really?
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yags and args.
Yags!
This produces a guttural, Gutvaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it. Or maybe it's not Gutvaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name.
Oh.
Could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
So is this the famous Van Eyck I'm hearing?
You know about him?
He moves his mouth, but sound doesn't come out. His eyes are the size of saucers. Looks like you've rendered him speechless.
You know Van Eyck?
Oh, do we fake it? Or your friend Estelle mentioned him. Oh, shit. Okay, all right. Guys, you gotta help me here. 1 or 2. 1 is lie. 2 is tell the truth. Do we tell the truth or do we lie to try and sound cool? Papa Beef says BRB. And I'm doing great, Papa Beef. I'm doing fantastic. What are we thinking? I do actually need your input. I don't know. We don't know a whole lot about Van Eyck. I think they're going to catch on immediately. Like, we can't keep this up. I think we've got to come clean. Yeah, we got to come clean, right? Yeah, one could backfire. But I mean, if they don't press us, that's the thing. If they doubt and press, we'll fall apart. But there's a very real possibility they're not going to quiz us. We could get away with 1. Oh, yeah, but the minute... Shit. We could align that sign right now if we say that we're really into Ache. I kind of want to do it. Would you guys be mad if I tried? Should we do it? I want to try. I want to try and do it. See what happens. What do you guys think? All right, we're taking a risk.
Wow.
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I! So am I!
He begins to shake his head so everyone would understand.
Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because...
Andre almost falls over backward from the realization.
Egghead to the mega!
Egghead!
The K became the G! The boy became the man!
The K became the G! The boy becomes a man!
The Advent?
Did we do it? Did we solve the mystery? I mean, that's one potential Egghead solution. We're close, says the young man with the tape player and the large boy Darrow boots.
True, hard, full, car! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent.
I was wondering if you knew who killed the mercenary hanging behind the Whirling in Rags hostel.
Good morning, yeah! 1, 2, 3, Yekokata, the place to be!
You said that before. Why is this Yekokata the place to be? What does that mean?
Yekokata is a hardcore place!
Yekokata is an abbreviation from the Gradian term, Zone of Ecological Catastrophe, an agricultural megaproject in the extreme southeast of the Gradian Isola. It involved cutting-edge approaches to irrigation and a completely new type of fertilizer. An intricate system of irrigation networks pockmarking the earth, intermittent seas of phosphorus mud, ripped tarpaulin fluttering in the wind. A pair of molten rubber boots also comes to mind. All in all, a truly hardcore place.
Yekokata!
We're close. True, hard, full, car.
Say nothing.
Hardcore.
Say nothing.
Hardcore
Say nothing.
Internally coherent.
Internally coherent.
All car. All right. Yeah.
Please tell me, what exactly are you doing?
Get the people going.
Why?
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
I think I'm also a party boy. No, what is a party boy?
Hardcore party 25/7 beyond the winter's orbit style.
There is a place far away in Cutler, beyond a certain latitude, known as Winter's Orbit, where there are 25 hours in a day. It is a tremendously cold place, abandoned to drunks and failed rock stars, full of eternite, depression, and half-finished ski-flying hills. The Suru live there.
All right, so we've learned something new.
True, hard, hardcore is internally coherent.
All car. All...
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore! Ah!
He lets out an agonized roar over the feebleish, obviously not too hardcore beat below. So hardcore!
Is it,
though? He stops dead in his tracks, tilting his head to the side. It is!
What is it? I mean, really?
He tilts his head to the other side like an owl.
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent. But you haven't gotten there yet, so you don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say exactly.
Under the radar, over the top. We're close.
Okay, hold on. Let's try that again. At this point, I just want to solve.
He furrows his brow.
So hardcore. It is.
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy.
I was thinking that too.
I am the mic enforcer. I am the chick's checker. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So our Inland Empire, we passed the check, but they don't know what to say. I'm fascinated by this man. I want to try everything. Okay, say nothing, say nothing, say nothing, say nothing, say nothing. This time. No, but seriously, I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
Oh, we got him. That would have been good if I had asked you a question, but I didn't. Now it's just idiotic.
But there was a question?
All right,
close.
one more time, one more time, one more time.
Yeah!
Oh,
This
wrong
young man
answer.
adds a capital G. Or maybe it's not got
Yeah!
To the E, to the A, 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 to the G, to the H, to the exclamation mark. Yeah!
He missed one A.
You missed an A there. I yelled mine with 6 A's, so you have to yell it with 6
I'm
too.
the hard rhymer, the track attacker, the mic enforcer, the sixth checker. I am the law.
What is happening here?
True, hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. Good
Oh,
morning,
oopsies.
yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeko Qatar, the place to be.
I'm beginning to think this really doesn't have anything to do with the
It's
K's.
the message, so listen and you will see. No illusion. The spirit is what you feel.
Spirit is what you feel.
We're close.
We are going to
True,
solve this mystery.
hardcore.
Still say nothing.
Hardcore is
Still say
internally
nothing.
coherent.
Still say nothing. Still
He
say nothing.
furrows his
Hardcore.
So
Is it
hardcore.
though?
I was just thinking that a moment ago.
One mind, one spirit. There's no other world. There's no other life.
We're close.
True, hard, full, core.
So we've said both of these at this point.
Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Here comes the night.
Damn it.
We're close.
True.
What?
hard,
All right,
full,
what options
core.
haven't we done yet?
It's hardcore.
Is it? I don't know what to say to that.
Skibber-dee, skibber-danger. I am the rearranger.
So we've gotten that one before.
We're close.
True, hard, full, core.
Okay, so we've said is it?
Hardcore.
We've said but is it? I mean
Hardcore to the
really.
mega.
We've said all right before, but I'll say it
Here comes the
again.
night.
Oh, okay, all right. So all right doesn't get us
We're
anything.
close.
True.
Say nothing,
Hardcore.
say
Hardcore
nothing,
to the
say
internally
nothing.
Coherent.
We said this one, and I think we exhaust. We could try it
Good
one more
morning,
time.
Yeah, 1,
Yeah,
2, 3.
we
Yeko
did-
Qatar. It's the
We
message.
did both options there.
We're
Okay,
close.
all right,
True,
all right.
hard. It's hard.
Oh, wrong,
Skibber-dee,
wrong one,
skibber-danger.
wrong one. All right.
We're close.
True,
Okay,
hard,
say nothing,
hardcore,
say
hardcore
nothing,
to the
say
internally
nothing,
coherent.
say nothing.
Hardcore. All right. Yeah.
Please tell me what
Gotta
exactly
get
are
the
you
people
doing?
going.
We can say, I see.
Yeah. Request. I want everybody as close to the stage as possible.
All right, we got a new,
We're
we got
close.
it, something
True,
new there.
hard,
But
hardcore,
there was another
hardcore,
option. I
internally
remember.
coherent.
All car.
Please tell me
Gotta
what are you
get the
doing?
people. I'm the
Why?
party boy.
I
It's
think
my
I'm also a
job.
party boy.
2 on a track. Watch your back. Watch out for the heart attack.
Ooh, brutal. Watch out for
We're
the heart
close.
attack.
True. Hardcore to the internally coherent.
All car.
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore. Ah!
Okay, so we did No But Seriously before. I'll try
Is it
So
though?
Hardcore again. It is.
What is it? I mean, really.
We got it, we got it. Oh my god. The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
He frowns, then starts bobbing his head back and forth once more. You said you were worried. What do you think is wrong with the music? Are you a thought reader? Why are there lungs on your belt buckle? How about, you said you were worried. What do you think is wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore.
He turns pensive all of a sudden. We cracked the egg! Oh, thank you, Konefi. We got it eventually. Well, here's the thing. You have to go through all of the other options first. We made it to that point before, but it says you don't know what to say. You have to exhaust the other options first. Or, I don't know, maybe I just did it wrong.
Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take
Also,
this
hello,
Arno
Konofi.
van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last month, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51.
51.
Isn't something holding it back from being hyper?
He thinks for a moment, then his expression clears.
It's like it's only ultra.
Ultra? Plus ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
It's proto, not hardcore at all.
Wow! Culture cop!
Culture
I
cop!
think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot sink it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be?
Sounds suspiciously like a question. I thought the question was, what is the question? Try to think if anything could make it harder core. Wait, I just remembered something. I'm the police. I can't help you with this right now. I need something else, something extra. Ooh. Sounds suspiciously like a question. I thought the question is, what is the question?
No! This is the answer!
Yeah, try to think if anything could make it harder, core.
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head.
Think even harder.
Oh yeah! He's doing it!
We have not said any of this out loud. We are thinking, oh yeah, he's doing it. He's sinking.
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
My imagination fails me.
I know! So does mine!
He laughs and shakes his head. Wait, I just remembered something. I'm the police. The young man is bursting with anticipation. Nothing. Me being the police isn't going to help us. Actually, it's more likely to hinder us. And I have a job to do instead of this absurd idiocy. Goodbye. Nothing. Me being the police isn't going to help us. Oh, I can't help you. Help you with this right now. I need something else.
Yeah!
Something extra. Maybe your body can tell you what Arno Van X Jam is missing. It's a white check. I'm an expert on anodic music. 42%. Are you a thought reader?
No nation, but transnation. No war, but class war.
So you're not a thought reader, you're a communist.
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Elysium. She was a communist, though.
Yeah! With a rebel yell!
But why aren't you a communist? Communism is the truth.
I can be a communist. If you want that, do you want me to be a communist?
Please don't turn him into a communist.
Please don't turn him into a communist.
Oh yeah, turn him into a communist. Come on, it would be super.
Don't be a communist. Wait, what am I saying? Of course be a communist. Don't be a communist. That path is too hardcore. Or be a communist, Egghead. The future needs your help. We could revert. I feel like reverse psychology is what's going to do it. He wants to be hardcore. So if we tell him it's too hardcore, he's going to go down the path. So I'm thinking 3. But we could go the direct route with 1. Or we could just say 2. All of these, I think, will get him to be a communist. And will get us some XP. Which is good because we need it. We need more skill points. I have been wasteful with my use of skill points lately. Be a communist, Egghead. The future needs your help.
Aye!
He yells. You guess he's a communist now. Does this mean you're a thought reader?
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as fault reading.
That's fair.
Yeah! Reversion imperative!
Unless you were thinking Reversion imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with Eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
You're right, I wasn't thinking that.
Hardcore superstar!
Hardcore superstar! Tell me something else,
Communism
Egghead.
rules the nation!
Right on, Comrade Luminary.
Here comes the sun!
Is your real name Jermaine?
Dark hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
This guy's fucking fascinating. I love Egghead.
Basically, yes it is.
Why are there lungs on your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love!
What? Are lungs for love? I think I've been using my lungs wrong. Why would lungs be for love?
When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her body. For the world loved her, and she loved it back. Yeah!
Damn, Egghead, okay.
Why wouldn't they be? Are the lungs not the place where you hold the breath of your soul?
Sure. The lungs are for love. You heard it here first, folks. My new charity, Lungs for Love. Give up your lungs. We give them up for the Lord. What do they say after that in church? Lift up your lungs. We lift them up for the Lord. I don't remember. Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Love! In a woman's lungs. Lonely as I am, I'm not afraid. This strange, damaged feeling grows on and on. 'Cause I've never loved someone like you before.
He suddenly yells and the world seems to stop. All right, goodbye.
All right! Here comes the night!
All right, we have to put on our physical instrument clothes. Let's see, physical instrument shirt. I don't think we have anything else that gives us physical instrument. We've got a lot of things that give us electrochemistry. That's unfortunate. This gives us physical instrument and shivers. Scented scarf gives us -2 physical instrument, which is not what we want. +1 pain threshold. Hey, look at that. All right, let's try it. Let's try it.
The large-headed youth has closed his eyes, lost in the music. Sensing you, he opens them.
All right, what do we got?
Good morning, comrade. Yeah!
He shouts, apparently unaware of the time of day. It is, in fact, night. 58%. Let's give it a shot. Well, bam.
You know it's in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate. In your heart that's alone. And in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every chordate animal.
Needs more bass.
What?
The young man makes a sudden move like he's about to turn the volume down, but that would be ridiculous. And a melody. A good melody is what makes the song really stick, so that you can't get it out of your head anymore. Point at your head.
Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from?
I don't know. I was thinking you would know.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about Nordic music. I'm just the party boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
He feels ashamed. He can't be of more service to the future of dance music.
Okay, I'll look into it. In an official capacity, it's up to the police to make the beats go harder. All right, I'll see if I come up with something on my own. A citizen investigation. Why are these two separate options? Oh, you're playing Flight Simulator. You should crash the plane. Papa Beef. Crash the plane. Do it right now. Crash the plane. You gotta crash it. You gotta do it. You better bring it. Yeah, I'm doing this as a citizen, not as a cop, as a person.
The young man falls silent with appreciation. He even tries to contain his smile, as if it could hinder your investigation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix Fan 8's jams.
Ah, I see. Thank you, Andre.
Maybe that street hawker across the pawn shop has got some tapes to sell. That's just an idea.
Anyway, that's all yours to figure out, Copman.
Copman!
So we actually do have a tape on us, which I guess we could try.
Tape! Yeah! Spin the tape until the space escape! Yeah!
Wait, no, but we need that. We need the smallest shirt in Sansen.
Communism forever!
Yeah, that's right, Egghead. That's right, buddy. Okay. Oh, right. We were gonna put on our smart shirt one more time. Where is my smart shirt? Put on my smart shirt. This brain makes my shirt good. Wait, scratch that. Reverse it. Because we've got smart shirt, smart pants.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
There's a 58% chance. That's not bad. Let's try it.
A number of things don't add up. Let's take a look. How about gather around, kids?
Okay, kids, now gather
The
around.
young speed freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you. The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic about whatever you have planned. Their would-be leader is less amused.
Sometime in the past, I'm not sure where and how, I fell sick and became the shadow you see now. But before that, I have reason to believe I was a police detective.
But you still are.
Thank you for your kind words, but everyone in here sees I'm a disgrace to the uniform. I was good enough in this job to be awarded the rank of Lieutenant Yefreiter. I could have been captain. Imagine that?
What happened?
Disco happened. Life tore me a new asshole. I did. I happened to myself. Oh, look at these options. I did. I happened to myself.
That's a real downer.
He shakes his large head. Now, obviously, that might as well have been 1,000 years ago, but there's still some detective left in me.
The young speed freak is silent.
Damn, we're straight up giving them a talk.
He senses something is wrong.
This isn't the makings of a club. It's a tent full of laboratory equipment for manufacturing drugs.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
He points at the speaker.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
Where is his friend? Did he lose his friend? You have no headphones. Wouldn't Asel need her headphones to spin tape? That Nasafet is here. Yeah, where's his friend? Did he lose his friend?
What do you mean, friend?
The other speaker. You only have one.
It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
This may be the brain damage talking, but you've definitely never heard of monodynamic or one-speaker systems.
You have no headphones. Wouldn't Asel need her headphones to spin tape?
What do you know about spinning tape? Nothing.
I know you pawned them, likely for lab equipment and drug ingredients.
I'm sorry, but there is no lab equipment and no drug ingredients.
We are about to tear this motherfucker a new one. That Nasafet is here for its active ingredients.
He said it was for his nose. What more do you want?
Likely pseudoephedrine. Almost exactly the shape of ephedrine. Ephedrine makes you happy, and so does pseudoephedrine.
The distilled water, cornerstone of a clean lab.
Of all cellular-based life. What's your point, Lawbringer?
There's no need for me to pile on anymore, is there?
No shit.
He sounds tired. In short, you tried to use a police detective to set up a drug lab.
That's...
He waves his hands. Against the law?
I meant to say, not true.
So what are we going to do with you?
What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop that. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing. The optimal way to go about this would be indifference. It begins by you telling him you don't care about any of this.
We do this lawman style. First you tell me everything, then I pass judgment. You tell me what's really going on and we'll work from there. I can be lenient. I don't really care. I just wanted to crack the case. Do what you want and I'll do what I want. The optimal way to go about this would be by indifference. It begins by you telling him you don't care about any of this. What? He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing. Huh. There's a couple options here that I think are really interesting. I mean, obviously, empathy's true. If we push a little harder, he's gonna crack, and we'll get whatever intel we want out of him. You tell me what's really going on here, and we'll work from there. I can be lenient, or I don't really care. I just wanted to crack the case. Do what you want, and I'll do what I want. I think that's the way to do it. That way he knows that we're not gunning for him. It's not from a place of fear, but I think we've got him eating out of the palm of our hand either way. Like, right? Evil laughter. I'm thinking... Suggestion did say 3, and I kind of want to go with that. Especially because it was a medium success. All right. I'm going to outsource this one to you guys one more time. 3 is the best one? Yeah, let's do 3.
Really?
He sounds relieved. Of course not really. I'm a cop. Really. I wanted to ask you about something else.
You wanted to just ask me
He's
about something else.
Or you can tell me the plan for the church really was.
He thinks for a moment, then opens his mouth, but closes it again. Then finally raises his hands.
Things are just way too hard for an entrepreneur in this city. It's not like we're not going to turn the church into the wickedest club in East Revershoal.
Because we are! We totally are!
We just got to turn it into a speed lab first.
There we go. Thank you. See, isn't the truth liberating?
You know, to get our foot in the door.
And why did you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up.
They're not really spooky, are they?
No, man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
But the sign was way off, too. I couldn't feel the love at all.
So, what now?
This is it. Judgment time.
Ooh, bribe first. Arrest them. Evict them. Let's do this clean. No speed lab, just a club for anotic music. It wouldn't work without the lab. Do what you have to do to keep the club alive. I have to look into the spooker situation before I can decide what to do with you. Ooh, yeah, do we look into the spooker situation and then, yeah, I think maybe deciding later is the way to go. I'm gonna decide later.
We can continue on an amiable path, right? No more misunderstandings, no more lies. Before you go, is there anything else you need?
Yeah, maybe I should have taken some money from you.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
I can't believe we put that all together. I can't believe that we figured out that they were setting up a speed lab. Kim, we've had a weird time. Let me change out of my smart hat. Okay. Put this back on. We don't have any hats anymore. Well, I guess this... Oh, and it gives us -1 perception. I kind of regret giving her that hat. Okay, so I guess we do have to investigate the church. Hello? Hello? Are there any goodies up here? I don't think we've been over here. There is a bird. No, there's nothing. This place, we've been lied to. So we got the key to the church. We can just walk right in. Let's go inside.
Wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
We shall open the padlock with the key.
The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Ooh, a door shackle.
Let's
go. The lieutenant nods at you and we
As
pull
you
on
do,
the doors.
You hear the echo of the doomed commercial area.
Oh.
Its black holes and dusty machines. Then the feeling passes. A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum in the heart of the city.
Oh. Oh. Where amst we? A strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. More of the forked lightning pattern you saw outside. Bark beetles? No, it looks intentional. Some long forgotten style. So we are actually walking in here, not running. This grotesque wooden figure is half finished. Feels like it's trying to become one with the church. I do like that the game said, hey, don't run in here. The blackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. Equations? The heck? 2 decks of reel-to-reel tapes spinning on empty. Portable Harman Wowshy tape recorder. Is it possible it's recording something? Someone's siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the
What is going
figures
on
the
in here? What's
stained
happening?
glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Listen to that noise.
Another radio computer.
Hmm.
And this time it's already turned on.
He seems cautious around the machine.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Yes, but this machine looks just like the one in the doomed commercial area.
It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
He inspects the machine's framework, careful not to touch
A
anything.
quaint little box of radio waves.
Wait, let me just investigate it.
You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
Let's look inside the compartment.
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies.
Ooh.
Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March.
Oh, I thought it said Febmar. I'm like, what the fuck is a Febmar? Chat, what does Febmar mean? Let's come up with the best definition for a Febmar. It sounds like a verb. Like, it sounds like you could Febmar somebody. It sounds like the kind of thing I'd say, like, you better watch yourself, or else I'm gonna Febmar you.
Another filament memory. Press play to talk with the repeater.
I would like to press play.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Kim is so done with my side quest loving ass, but this shit rules.
Good evening. Votre accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
What are you, a machine, or are you alive? I looked inside the core, but the tape on the filament just said log Febmar.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt. Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Fortress Occident, like the one in the doomed commercial area.
I have 2 machines registered to this company name in Martinez.
It's connected.
One on Saint-Brun, the other on Rue de Saint-Ghislaine.
Saint-Brun, that's the church. And Rue de Saint-Ghislaine, that's the doomed commercial area.
Anything else I can help you with?
Okay, thanks, but I'm finished with this call.
Sleep well, Fortress accident.
She says as her voice disappears into a whirl of
The
static.
machine's keyboard is still illuminated,
Right through
revealing
accent.
fluorescent play and print buttons.
I would like to press print.
Nothing happens.
Very well, then I leave. What?
Fairweather T500.
The armor! What?
Remember that weakness you were looking for in the ceramic armor? Like, maybe it can only stop small, fast projectiles, but a large,
Just like
slow-moving
Dune.
pry bar would shatter it? Or, if I run an electrical current through it, maybe it will melt. Or, personal favorite, frequency something something radio weapon? None of that would work. You need to shoot the part of the enemy that doesn't have Fairweather T500 on it, because the armor itself is invulnerable. Good news is, so are the armor pieces on you.
Or my personal favorite, frequency something something radio weapon. And we've received bonuses. +2 hand-eye coordination against enemies in FT500 armor. Nice. So if we fight somebody in FT 500 armor, we will get a bonus. Hopefully we don't ever have to do that, because our combat stats suck. We're good at empathy and encyclopedia and weird, stupid, boring knowledge. Also, I just realized my webcam is blocking important information that you need to be able to see. Let me put that down for y'all so that you can see the stuff you gotta see. Bam. Poif. Poif. Well, swag. Look at that. We learned more about our armor. Now, we have to find as the password. What is this shit? What is this crap?
In white, silver, and apricot faience,
The
young
lungs
mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body.
Her boobies.
She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty.
Febmar, the act of marring or wounding something by means of a rubbery or otherwise flaccid object. Thank you, boobies. Oh, I'm about to Febmar them boobies. Hopefully we have enough combat spell to at least Febmar.
This is her innocence, Dolores Day.
Ah.
Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
Oh, here's a big one. Something that we haven't talked about. Is Harry religious? And do we want him to be religious? I think it would be cool if he was religious. I don't know. Should he kneel? Are we kneeling? Are we kneeling in front of glowing booby lady? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If somebody had Firefly titty, I would probably kneel. For the Firefly titty. Maybe no. I mean, Kim's not gonna kneel. It says you should kneel. It says you should kneel. Let's kneel.
Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass.
Close your eyes first.
The world is silent, but for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you, it covers you from the wind outside. The ocean feels distant, its ebb and flow blocked off by the centuries-old pinewood sarcophagus around you.
Wow.
In the darkness, you sense her eyes on you, inspecting you with their multicolored glass, as if you're a bug under a microscope.
We open our eyes.
The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse? She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive.
Wow.
You.
It's compassion, it's remorse, it's mourning. It's not possible to live. Wow. Those are some options, huh? How is she feeling towards us? Or the real question is, how do we think she's feeling towards us? We kneeled. If we kneeled, it's because it's compassion.
As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
Kim is religious too. I do the same as I get up.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
72% chance. Let's get... Ooh, wait, no. This is Dolores
The
Day.
old woman in the village was right. This
He
must
looks
be the Dolorian Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the small Pinewood Church in some records.
You knew of the place?
It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it.
He lowers his voice.
It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
My God, this place should have been a landmark.
On the coast of an uninhabited archipelago where only animals had roamed before, in the wild reeds.
Her options are okie dokie. Or what else do you know? I want to know more. Tell me more.
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them.
Les Sept Sœurs.
The 7 sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials.
This is the only one of the 7. My God, We can't let them turn this into a club. What the shit fuck? What the ass damn? These kids are going to jail. These kids are going to... Well, I mean, I guess them building a club in this place is the closest thing anyone has done to any sort of work to preserve it. So, I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing. We should kneel for the E.T. gods. Yee-T.
We should be respectful here.
Yeah.
Although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps?
He looks at the machinery lying around. It is very, very strange what's going on in this fucking church. Elliot!
Respectful. Is the lieutenant a follower of DeLoreanism?
Apparently we both are. We're learning a lot about ourselves today.
There it is again. A small pang of guilt. It's time to ask him what happened here.
Do you know why it was abandoned?
I have a theory, yes.
There's a pause.
There was a police raid a while back. I heard the place was shot to pieces. The old woman in the village was being tactful with us when she didn't mention it. She has more respect for the RCM than many around here.
Oh no, who conducted this raid?
Well, your station was involved, I hear. Although I can't be sure.
How come the lieutenant isn't sure? Is this confidential information?
You're not sure?
3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them.
I look around. I guess I could have been here.
I'm sorry, I'm not saying you were.
There's a pause.
It was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything about it, why it was conducted, or who participated. I try not to pry into extra-district matters.
If I was here, I should find out what I was doing.
Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling. If you really don't remember, it might be better to keep this one forgotten.
I mean, come on. Come on. If there's forbidden secret information, I have to know. We gotta find out. Add this one to the mystery book. Computer? Stream orb? Add this to my ongoing list of mysteries. My listeries, if you will. Thank you.
It happened a while ago. It's an important to our business in Martinez now.
Kim, we're like besties. What's your religion, Kim? Kim, before you go to bed, when you're on your little knees and you're right in front of the bed and your hands are like this and you're doing a prayer, who do you do a prayer at, Kim? Kim, who's your Jesus, Kim?
Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin.
I don't like her. She looks like a lever. Stroke your chin. I didn't think you were spiritual.
It's not spiritual. It's constitutional. The DeLorean system does not demand faith, only accordance.
Oh. Now, we're going to do a quick change because we have a shirt or something that makes us smarter in the brain mind. Hold on. +2 drama. Where is it? What was it that makes it? There we go. +2 encyclopedia. If we put this on. Put on our logic hat, and then we'll switch out our glasses in a sec. So I'll look at this again.
Of humanism stands above you.
92%
a precious
chance.
and complex wax painting.
Easy peasy.
On a single pane of glass.
This is new text,
A
though.
crack runs across the length of her body. Her face oval and sad.
92% chance. 8% chance of failure. We got this. Easy
Despite the
peasy.
damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus.
Ooh.
This is her innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived.
Well, good. We remember that much at
No
least.
amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
Wait, what exactly is an innocence?
The highest category of historic individual, an embodiment of the world spirit.
A ruler?
More, an innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history.
Damn.
The legal system of the Real Belt is built to accommodate an authentic rule should it coincide with our time. An innocence is infallible, The decisions made by one are not decisions. They
Damn.
are
How do
inevitabilities.
you get elected?
What would have happened anyway? Only accelerated, packed into decades instead of centuries. And innocence is a continuous, compressed event, a sacred human being. It is an honor and a glory to live when one is in office.
I have a feeling I know the answer to this question, but just out of curiosity, and because I have no other choice, is one in office now?
No, we are alone.
Ah, okay. When did she rule?
300 years ago,
Damn.
in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, by explorers from the continent of Muindi. She is, among other things, the innocence of inter-isolary travel and the connected world.
Damn. What else do I know about
Many
her?
things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and
Marchese?
eventually the principal advisor to Irene La Navigateur, Queen of Serene, modern-day Sir Laclay. Also that she was gorgeous beyond beauty. Draped in ancient sadness. Are you sure you want to remember this bit of historic trivia? Standing under a long, slender form like this, dwarfed?
Yes! Big bummer! Boring history! Gotta keep it light, man! Keep it moving! Get fucked up instead!
Thank you, Horrific Necktie. Yes, Horrific Necktie is like, bruh, the viewers don't want this shit. They want to see you do funny stuff. Where is this coming from?
The past. It's a silo of sadness, fermenting. You should keep away.
Again, Inland Empire does not like our past. It's doing everything it can to protect us from it.
Fuck this pain, Bratan! It's unhealthy!
No, you must know.
The voices are fighting! Okay, what else? Was she smart?
Terribly, women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting challenge to a man. A simple grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was encouraged. She was, by all means, a kept woman. She made the most of her position in the antediluvian court, a court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of the state. A scalpel, a piercing gaze.
I'm sorry, I'm just going back and looking at StreamWorld. Can you please list Andrew's listery? I believe so, Connie. And then StreamWorld doesn't do it. That's a very StreamWorld answer. Yes, the question you asked was, can I do that? Yes. Will I? No. But I could.
She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared
This is
out of
fascinating
time,
shit.
a messenger from the future of the species. We all fell in love with her, head over heels. Even before she was declared an innocence, her influence was tremendous.
Oh man. Do you guys like it when I read the lore parts? I know every once in a while we get a big lore dump, but I'm fascinated by the world of Disco Elysium. Yeah, the character interactions are really cool and the story is great, but they have this really cool world that you get little glimpses of every now and again. This is a masterclass in world building. I think it's neat. I think it's neat. If you guys don't like it, I'll stop prying for lore, but I personally want to know more.
It was on her advice that Irene La Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale. A costly, often tragic endeavor, ultimately vindicated by the discovery of the new world, the piece of reality you're standing on.
Wow.
She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in motion what is widely considered the greatest era in history. The DeLorean era.
Our options are wow or I don't care. Obviously, wow.
Wow, indeed. When her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her, she was so overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest.
Wow.
Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already sunlit chamber around her. clearly visible beneath her dress.
And this is the kind of weird shit that you get from like Western religions, like specifically Catholicism. You get a weird like focus on specific body parts that if they didn't have some weird religious significance, you wouldn't care about at all, like a flaming heart or a flaming tongue. Why are they always on fire? That's weird. I suppose glowing is another way of being on fire, you know? Incandescent, illuminated. Oh, Papa Beef's thinking about hats. What you gonna have me wear, Papa Beef? Man, this is so cool.
That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Riel Belt.
Just like Egghead said. I want more.
As did we all. The lands of the Mesk and the Occident, and even far away Supramawindi. Altogether, 21 of the 40 Mundial nations of the time immediately accepted Innocentic rule, even before her crowning.
Her crowning?
In a city called Advesperaskit, in Vesper Messina, her homeland. The name of the city means evening comes, but it happened on a winter's morning, with the canals frozen and slush falling out of the sky.
How do we know this?
She was dressed in a white and pearl dress, on an emptied-out plaza, with the crowd far away. Already, her Theriers, the secret servicemen of the Innocents, were worried about an assassination attempt.
I don't care how she looked. I don't care. It doesn't hurt me. She must have been beautiful.
Oh yes, she looked like humanity's young mother, a perfect mother, insultingly beautiful. It was as if her face and shoulders and hands were covered in a soft down of underfeathers. You know this well, very well.
All right, we're looking for hentai, pot, and D&D. Let's change it up. What we got? What we got? Womp. Oh, I'll switch you over to the loading screen while we check. Also, Papa Beef, have you seen Stream Orb? Look at him floating there like a perfect little gentleman. I once again have to figure out how I'm going to wear my headphones. All right, all right. See, this is how you know I've been gone for a week. People are excited to use the hat feature. Nobody uses the hat feature unless I've been gone for a while. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot. We can change his hat. Okay. How do we look? We've got D&D, we've got hentai, we've got pot.
Midwinter snow was beating the cobblestones around her. A small attaché of officials stood by as her Theriers placed a white gold wreath on her head. The crowning was mostly witnessed by secret servicemen.
Then what?
One of the men in this secret service killed her 22 years later. A young man who had come to suspect that Dolores Day was not entirely human, but something else.
What?
Something that had walked in our midst, watching us stumble for hundreds, if
Pretender.
not thousands of years, until it decided to interfere in the course of our history. We were supposed to come up with this ourselves. The man was reported to have screamed at the innocents.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Dolores Day was shot in the chest with a fowling piece 8 times. The man, thought to be insane, said he once touched her and her body had been unnaturally warm, like a furnace, and that sometimes, while on duty, he observed her forgetting to breathe for over 10 minutes. Whoa. This inhuman quality was witnessed by many others as well, glowing lungs and all. It is commonly attributed to mass hysteria and religious psychology.
Was there something terrifying about her?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory. or what remains of it. But
Needs one more hat, lol.
terrifying. It's a simple word. She was bad for humanity, and you shouldn't have started thinking about her.
Wow, Inland Empire, you're right. Time to heed the warning. No, was there something bad about her? I want to know.
You already do. Although she is often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day. Constantly surrounded by her terriers.
What the hell?
She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state. And then there were the resettlement programs.
What happened?
The Mesk state tried to detach itself from Innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity.
Yeesh, problematic fave, am I right?
Suggesting those who fight against it are not part of humanity.
Yikes.
She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb in icons such as this. She was also blonde, the blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Pacific, mare interregnum. Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her. This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
Lieutenant, you're afraid of her. You've stood there for over 5 minutes.
The lieutenant's calm voice echoes in the cold air of the church.
What are you thinking of, if I may ask?
She's somehow connected to the case. Glowing lungs. That's fucked up. Why did we tolerate this bourgeois woman that long before we shot her? Nothing. Just looking around. She's beautiful. She's not human. War criminal. Oh, Jesus. Wow, there's a lot of options here. Okay. She's not human is my favorite response. That's what I would like to say. Obviously, why did we tolerate this bourgeois woman that long before we shot her is probably not something Kim wants to hear, but that will get us XP. So this option gets us XP. This one's my favorite. We could just say she's beautiful. Oh, man, what do we say? Do we want the XP that bad, or do we go with she's not human? I'm curious. I feel like this is a great opportunity for a conversation with Kim. Also, I think we're keeping Kim up past his bedtime. I think he's gonna be unhappy. Don't worry about the XP. All right, that's fair. I'm gonna say she's not human.
Okay.
He takes his glasses off to clean them. Then after a while, he says,
This church, the coast in general, we shouldn't linger here. This isn't a good place to get lost in. We should conclude our business and move on.
yeah, he doesn't like that we're conspiracy theorists. Okay, real quick, I'm going to put on the shirt. Is there a shirt that gives me visual calc? I think there's glasses for that. We're not wearing our visual calc glasses. There we go. Visual calc, conceptualization. I don't think we have any other visual calc stuff. All right, let's try and reconstruct
The
it.
mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting.
Blah, blah, blah.
On the single, the shards.
Ah,
gleam in
damn
the
it.
dark. You see little pearls of light on the edges of the crack that splits the female figure. Something was written there. Remains of broken letters line the emulsion. What it said, you do not know.
Oh man, that was a high chance too. How we doing on skills? Man, it'd feel real bad to waste it on visual calc. Where's our? Well, I don't know. We can bump it up, and visual calc feels kind of important. We've still got 2 more skill points if we really, really need them. I have been really laissez-faire with these lately, though. I've been really, really laissez-faire with these. You know what? We'll come back. If it's important, we'll come back. Okay. We're good. Oh, hold a tick. The bowl is filled with water. A live wire runs directly into it. The children were correct. Are those shoes? Oh, shit. New shoes. Fuck, yeah. Kim, new shoes. Empathy shoes. Mesk Bangers Red Brogues. And money. Can I get a money in chat? A spider has spun its web around this wood-carved pillar.
Money.
Thank you, thank you. The heck is this business? A cracked pane of glass, colorful. It came from the stained glass window. Still has letters on it, too. Oh, that would have given us a plus on the check that we failed. Oh, that's a shame. What's this? Mesk Banger's silk scarf. Pain threshold go up. Frost has drawn flowers on the glass, obscuring the view. A figure drawn in frost on the window, depicting a deer. Ah, deer. Notoriously the stupidest animal. I apologize if anyone likes deer. This is a horrible way for you to learn. Do you think Kim is short for Kimberly? I'm getting Kimberly vibes from Officer Kimberly. Oh, wait a minute. I bet the password is in the glass, so we do have to level up to get that password. Or, if you prefer, an assword. Is there truly nothing else in this place? I don't want to run. It's a church. Oh, tear. There's tear. There's tear in the church. Pick up the tear. That's free money. Give me the tear. Give me that shit. Tear. Tear. Is there any more tear in the church? Tearing it up in the church. I did not see any over here. No, no. What?
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable.
I could palpate.
All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore.
Damn, this shit's so palpable.
Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Oh, it's like that place in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the center of the world. Wait, I think I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums.
The fuck?
It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow. If not blotted out, outright. Truly unusual. You can hardly hear your own breathing.
Yeah, let's yell.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
Stomp your feet and clap your hands.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
Kimberly? What's happening?
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Not really, but it's extraordinary. I've never experienced anything like this. Can't hear shit. Almost nothing, and it's beginning to worry me.
The church just has strange acoustics, some engineering trick.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is.
Whatever it is, it's definitely real. Something odd is happening around us.
The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense him tense up next to you.
Look up into the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
42%. Jesus, take the wheel. Ah! Nothing. Wow, look at that.
Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin.
What's the darkness like?
Filled with vague shapes of woodwork. The sense of a great height.
Try to make out something, anything.
There's nothing. You're dizzy and disoriented as you see dark and more dark rising.
Officer, what are you looking at?
He follows your gaze, attempting to see whatever it is that you are seeing. We blink. Crabman!
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes.
Oh no, we're wearing the nerd clothes. Kimberline.
Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
I would like to put on my not nerd clothes. -2 authority. I don't want that -2 to authority. I just want +1 to... Where are you? Actually? No. We need physical. We need physical stats. Oh, am I already wearing it? Yeah, +1 physical instrument. Half light would be good to have here. Esprit du corps. Shivers. I would rather have shivers. I mean, this hat's better than nothing. Our current glasses are just giving us... I am lay nervous. I am made nervous by this thing. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. All right. Well, we can't focus on this forever. I'm going to put on the bolo tie because I think it's more important that we have volition from the cryptid's protection. Okay, and I'm real quick going to put a point into visual calc. Because I want to get this. Okay, I know we just took the visual calc stuff off, but I'm going to put it back on. I know. Boo. I can't even remember what was giving us visual calc. Are we still... Oh, I guess we're still wearing them. All right, let's try it again. And then we'll go talk to the crab man.
Of humanism stands above you. A precious and
there we go.
wax
83%
on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length
crab
of
man.
her body.
Ah,
her face oval and sad.
Spider of the ham man. Let's try it again. 83%.
A jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one. And a text. A light motif below them both.
What shattered this mosaic?
Unknown.
Oh.
Something during the raid the lieutenant mentioned. Or just hooligans looking for something to break.
Who's the older woman?
The escutcheon on her throne says,
Escutcheon?
Irene the Navigator.
Ah, we know Irene.
She's depicted as an older woman
Come on,
wearing
Irene.
thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden Reichsapfel in one hand and a scepter in the
My
other.
pot!
This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole.
Reichsapfel. We're learning so many words tonight. I feel smarter. Do you guys feel smarter? That's so fucking smart. My pot keeps falling down.
Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers
I'll just
walk
lean
up
it
the
on the back
stairs
of my
to stand
chair.
at her feet. Secret servicemen, farriers, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail.
The motto, what does it say?
Below both women, in luminous black letters, après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau.
After life, death. After death, the new life. I know enough French to know what that means. Où est la piscine?
And then, along the left side, après le monde.
After the world?
La grille. Après le gris, le monde de nouveau.
Gris. The pale. Gris, that means white, like Pinot Grigio. So, gris would mean pale, probably, like beyond the pale. Après le monde, le gris. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the new world.
After life,
Oh.
death. After death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again.
That's
This
edifying.
is the great leitmotif of humanism, a summary of the effect of the discovery of this isola, the insulindian, on human thinking. A tremendous sea change akin to finding life after death.
Lieutenant, this used to say after life, death. After...
Death. Life again. After the world, the pale.
He knew.
After the pale, the world again. This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however.
What is the RCM motto now?
Justice, union, prudence, and force.
Not very feminine. Oh, Lord, no! No! I mean, no, bad, wrong. I like the other one better. Well, these are all very bad options. Justice, union, prudence, and force. These are all awful options. This is so silly. Not very feminine.
Not at all.
Very well. We step back. Okay, I gotta take the pot
mother
off. It
of
keeps falling
humanism
off.
towers above you. A wax painting on a cracked pane of glass. Nothing
I
has
so frame.
changed in her expression.
I'm gonna pretend like that creature didn't see us, and I'm just gonna have fun on the computer real quick.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons. The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's
all right.
planar magnetic
Maybe
driver. An old lady greets you.
maybe the
voice
prayer
sounds
is the
100
password.
years old.
Good evening. Fortress accident on Saint-Brun.
Fortress
This
accident.
is the East Insulindian Repeat Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
Let's try again. I think I may have the right password for the
Good.
personal log.
Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay. I guess we don't have the password. Bye bye.
Sleep well.
The machine's keyboard.
Bye bye. And now we talk. Although now I'm wondering if we should all right. I'm just going to say this, chat. Should we prep for a fight or should we prep to convince? Cuz if we're prepping to convince, we can put this on, get some suggestion. There's like a lot of stuff that we could wear, and we've got shoes that give us empathy. We've got empathy shoes. Right now our shoes give us perception. Fat lot of good that did us. Are we fighting or are we convincing? What are we doing? What's our move? What's the play? What's the play, fam? Dan Fam, aka Daniel Famuel. Daniel Famuel, what are we doing? Haven't seen any actual combat yet. So convince. All right. We got to respec. Respec to convince. I don't think we have any convincing shirts. We have smart shirts. We have conceptualizing shirts. Mm-hmm. We're wearing the empathy shoes. Right now, our pants are composure. I feel like composure is a good thing to have. I don't know what Kingdom of Conscience means, so... The thing we've got right now is volition. I think that's going to be important. I think that's honestly like the big change. All right, let's talk to him. Let's just do it. I'm belaboring the point. Greetings, Crabman.
Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpentry of the building came alive and is now studying you intently.
I'm going to say nothing and be quiet for now.
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry. Everything's gonna be all right. You come to the right place.
Who are you?
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamrock. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Revachol.
What?
Hold on. Stop it right there. Pussy, what's with this?
I don't think we have to rise to this bait. Saying I'm not scared belies that you're scared. I'm gonna hold my peace.
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality.
I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know anything about alcohol use. Oh, hell no. Run away. Oh, hell no. Yeah, I guess I have a bit of a problem, and it's been getting out of hand lately. No. I'm gonna go too. I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know anything about alcohol
yeah,
use.
sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Way. I could smell the control all the way over here.
You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. This conversation is making me uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else. Okay, fine. I'm struggling. But you don't need to lecture me. I know what I need to do. Ooh. Okay. I feel like as police officers, like trying to maintain control of a situation, 4 is the best option, just because we're straight up shutting him down. But I kind of want to go 2. Like, yeah, let's do it. I'm struggling.
Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc Albino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
For some reason, I feel like you have a point there. Who do you think you are? Some crazy guy under the roof? What is this shit? You know, alcohol is central to my identity. If I wouldn't drink, I wouldn't be me. This is stupid. I don't even know what this is. That's all well and good, but we need to talk about the unlicensed occupation of ecclesiastic property. For some reason, I feel like you have a point there.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes.
His voice echoes in the cold air of the church.
This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
He sways gently on the beams, waiting for you to take it all in.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game? 'Tis not an act, my liege. Saving perchance he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
Do you know where the other spooker is? Point at the strange machines. We can say you must be the crab man. I want to say it.
Never known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
If you're not a crab, then what are you? Sorry, you just weren't moving like a human. Hey, it's your neighbors who came up with this name, not me. If you're not a crab, then what are you?
I always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams.
He pauses.
It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools over there?
Wait, did you also carve all those sculptures?
Sure am. Whittling wood used to be something I just did to busy my hands. Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness.
You've got some nice curves going there. These seem a tad derivative. You're promoting the objectification of women with your reactionary depiction of female bodies. Honestly, I don't get it. All these figures look half finished. All right. I think 3 and 4, because I just realized 1 is definitely us being like, sexy. Crabman shows up and calls you a little bitch. Respect adults. Yeah, Crabman comes up and says, I can clearly see that you're struggling with alcoholism. Let me mock you for it. You're promoting the objective. I'm going to say it. He's promoting the objectification of women.
It's all just for the mother, man. No need to overthink it.
What were you before you became a crab man and a wood carver?
I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
So many people losing their memory. A certain portent of doom. I lost my memory too, and it haunts me. I lost my memory too, but I like it. It's like I get to create a whole new me, start from scratch. So you used to be in a gang, but you don't really remember it. Sounds convenient. I mean, I think our memory does haunt me. I lost my memory too, and it haunts me.
No, man. You gotta let that shit go. Then the mother's light touch will fill you with rapture.
He looks at you as if he wants to pat you on the back.
Do you remember your name, sir?
The lieutenant is not particularly interested in this information. He's just trying to assert some control over the conversation.
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
My name's Harry. Extend your hand for a greeting. And my name's Harrier Dubois, and my place in the world is Lieutenant W. Frieder. Yeah, let's extend a hand. Let's be nice to this guy.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
He ignores your hand, his limbs a mere shadow below the ceiling. What are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness.
He nods towards the ceiling.
This church was built around it for purposes of veneration. I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
This mother of silence, you mean her? Point to the window.
No. There's a new god in town, and she can't be painted or sculpted because she has no limb or even a face. She is the end. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
What'll happen once you drink from this perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
You sure you didn't just switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you, to his very own self.
Faith is a kind of drug.
I heard that before, Way.
He shakes his head.
And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
There are drugs darker than alcohol circling your system.
Let's agree to disagree. I was being yeah, let's agree to disagree.
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. I know it will take time.
Oh, he's repeating it.
Don't sweat it.
Are these yours? Show him the scarf and shoes you found.
I think they were. A long time ago. I had to shed them like skins to get closer to the center of the silence.
Oh, is he naked?
You could have them. I don't need them anymore.
Damn, all right. Cool, free clothes. How did you even find this place?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the
I think he's talking about the silent spot, the spot where we couldn't hear anything. It's the perforation.
Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, Way. It didn't belong to me.
I still don't understand what you're doing in the church.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the Mother's glory.
Can you sing for me? Sing for me something. It doesn't really make sense for you to sing if she's the mother of silence. Singing is good. We should all sing a little more. Yeah, can you sing for me? Sing me something.
I ain't from no Marietti, if that's what you're thinking. And the song I sing is silent as the mother.
Marietti is a mesque style of music and dance, commonly seen at all manner of festivities, especially weddings. It's delightfully quaint, owing to its peasant origins.
Well, I had other questions.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
Do you know where the other spooker is? Point at the strange machines.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Viaita is grandma?
Wait, so there is another person living in the church, and it's a viejita?
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
And you don't know where she is?
That's what I said, Holmes.
How can you not know that when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
So you've got nothing else to tell me? How she looks, what she does, who is she?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or...
Have you by any chance heard the viejita say the password to her radio computer?
Too many times, Essay. You need it for something.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Drama's been doing that with his S's lately. I'm a little worried about him. Just tell me what's the password. Yes, it's for a first-degree murder investigation in Martinez. Honestly, I just want to break into a radio computer, see what's on it. I'm doing a survey of passwords and passcodes, identifying regional trends, in the interest of public safety, of course. I have a feeling this isn't going to work on this guy, and that this is just a lie for the sake of a lie. Let's go for it, see what happens.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
Gee. How could we have possibly known? Oh, because we solved the goddamn puzzle.
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity la niñita pequeña.
The little nihilist.
When I hear it.
Some ravers want to turn this place into a nightclub.
The ones in the tent outside? Right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab. Probably scared of me.
I trust you won't get in the way of some enterprising youth. Their business looks promising. Turning a church into a nightclub, I have to say it's a great idea. You should support it. Wait, do they have reason to be scared?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
So what do you think about the nightclub, that is?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go. Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Ah. You've been here for a long time. Did you see the police raid that took the place here?
Something like that.
He responds, his voice suddenly flat.
Did you witness it?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
Damn. All right. Okay then. Thanks.
I think we're done here, Essay.
The figure crawls off into the darkness
That
above.
was an interesting conversation. However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
Oh, it certainly isn't. It is not, my friend. Not relevant in the least. But now we get to go use a computer. And then we can go talk to the kids after, because it looks like they're in the free and clear to use this place. If we allow them to.
The machine's keyboard is the speaker comes to life.
Good evening. Votre accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Good. Please repeat the password.
Afterlife, death.
Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
The filament.
Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
What are you, a machine, or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
Hello,
now,
Yvonne.
Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
She repeats passwords. Programming people are paranoid.
Yvonne, my partner here tells me that you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid.
They're merely cautious.
Says the old lady.
It's my job to protect the filaments as a password
Filaments?
repeater at the East Insulindian Station.
Doesn't it get lonely? Sitting there all by herself.
Aw, doesn't it get lonely doing this job?
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk all day to people like you over a warm cup of tea.
That's why she does this.
Aw.
Now, please tell me why you're calling votre accident.
Thanks, but I'm finished.
Sleep well, votre accident.
IDK, Crabman. I saw Jesus Camp.
The machine's keyboard.
So wait, can we grab the filament now? I'm a little confused. Oh, we can print.
The
Right.
machine's keyboard. The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal.
Whoa! That's how the printer. Never mind.
The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise.
Dick butt.
Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
Do you think this log might be connected to the case?
Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
Read the second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. See? Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving.
Third entry.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking Eska series, something advanced.
Why would she need an antenna?
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
He steps on a wire running on the ground, inspecting it with his boot. We'll read the 4th entry.
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna. Had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help.
Simo.
Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked.
Oh, this is from the game company when it shut down, I bet. I bet this is one of the remaining people from the game company.
I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Artists, programmers, Lexi? Who are all those people?
I think these people worked in the radio computer games business. The one we saw in the Doom commercial area. They must be our former co-workers.
Right, and the data loss?
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying. Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
5th entry.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
6th entry. Also, it's vindicating knowing that Kim now thinks this is relevant.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow.
Swaller.
It swallows sound.
Swaller.
Need to get some mics.
Contact mics!
Is she talking about?
The lieutenant looks to his right, towards the silence. The 7th entry.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the Swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
Did these game designers accidentally break open a portal to, like, nothingness?
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
But what could it be? Looking at the water basins behind
The
us.
lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples.
The 8th entry.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good. I don't want anyone distracting me from my work.
Oh, this person hasn't even noticed the crab man. She must be describing SL.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
The 9th entry.
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez of her.
That's me. I was the one who broke into that radio computer, and the storekeeper must be Plaisance.
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with the machine.
All right, the 10th
March
entry.
51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Ping Ping energy drinks. Water. Toothpaste. Gum. Also, some canned air. Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening.
Oh, woo.
A strange woman makes straight
It's
for
her.
the radio
It's her.
computer.
It's her. It's her. Hi, ma'am. We were just reading your diary.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
She glares at you as she holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots. Also, it's not breaking in when the cops do it. It's the search and seizure.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
We're not just breaking in. I'm pursuing a mysterious lead, searching for my lost identity. We're here on a side case representing certain music venue organizers. These are both very bad options, but the first one makes more sense.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here.
She barely looks up from the keyboard. You hear the machine whir back to life.
It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her.
The lieutenant
after she has
whispers.
rebooted the machine.
2 seconds. 1, 2. All right, I've given you 2 seconds, ma'am.
What is it?
Hey, are you the lead programmer of Viral Untethered by any chance?
Yes.
She thinks to
Or-
herself.
No, not anymore. That project is dead.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
I didn't break anything, did
No,
I?
you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
It does not look like a big loss to her. Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages.
Okay, so that's your resume. Who are you, though?
If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
She turns back to the terminal.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
How do you feel about manufacturing large quantities of drugs? Let's see. What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
There's a hint of amusement in her tired eyes. I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions. You're occupying a public space. I need to know what you're doing here.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
She says, ready to stand her ground. What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
I'll show you my 2mm hole.
Wait, what? The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
So, a hole in the world. What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing.
There's something frantic about her as she locks her gaze with you, eyes shining like pearls.
What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
She's suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for your answer.
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
You measure it by collecting data on its surroundings, on that which exists.
Exactly.
She nods.
Very true. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins. But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
She grows silent, staring at her circle of basins. It looks like some ancient ritual. Do you have any idea where this hole might be located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
She looks up, eyes trying to pierce the pitch black heights above, but without much success.
Strange things may flourish in the dark.
Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to cease. I've named it the Swallow.
Swaller.
And the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the Crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think Crabman might be somehow responsible here?
No, I don't.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning, her hands typing hundreds of commands into the machine.
Well, you said the research isn't going well. Why not?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
That's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world, for now.
Great. Thanks.
But have you seen the Crabman?
No.
But you know he's around.
Yes.
He's seen you.
And?
Okay, it's probably not a big deal
No.
then.
You're right. I'm not.
Her voice trails off as she bends over to tinker with the machine's printer. Why are there so many machines in this
I brought
place?
them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Right, I'll try not to touch anything.
Great.
I don't think we need to ask too many questions. Hey, about that 2mm
Swallow,
hole
you mean?
again.
What?
Yeah,
Great.
not a whole lot going
Thanks.
on. I think for now I'll let her work on it in peace because I kind of want to report back to the kids and their music. I'm wondering if there's some way that we can get the Crabman, this woman, and the kids to work together to figure out what the Swallow is. We have literally forgotten about the murder investigation at this point. I think we straight up just don't care. But we're about a minute to midnight, so I think that is where we're going to end the stream for tonight. What the fuck is going on in this game? I thought I understood what the story was and what it was about. I don't think we did anything related to the murder investigation tonight. Literally nothing. Have we? We haven't learned a single, well, we've learned a lot of new things, but nothing about the murder, that's for sure. Right? Every stream of this game takes a hard turn. This game is fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. And I hope you guys are down to play some more. But next week, we won't be playing Disco Elysium. Unless somehow I get a bunch of beans in my belly and I feel like playing it during the week. No, because Friday, we're going to be playing... Maybe... this Discord has ghosts in it. I hope we're playing it this Friday. If people are free and can make it, because it's a multiplayer game. We need people to come play. We'll probably play it a couple times once we have it set up on the Discord. But hopefully people are down to play it on Friday. If not, we'll figure something else out. But I hope to have the Discord set up for this Discord has ghosts in it by the end of next week. And I don't think that is an unreasonable goal to shoot for. After that, this next month is coming up. So the second Sunday of every month, we do the Discord Tea Party. So that is going to be, drumroll, please, Sunday the 14th. Wait, is that Mother's Day? No, that's not right. Isn't this I can't remember when Mother's Day is. Mother's Day is a day. But I think Sunday the 14th we'll do the Discord Tea Party. I'll let you guys know what's up. But that being said, I think it is raid time, right? It's time to spread that love. Spread it around like jam on a big old piece of bread. Dev is streaming. Who else is streaming right now? A bunch of people are streaming. That's right, Dev. He's playing Nitro Stream Racing. I don't know what that is, but Dev's good people. We haven't rated him in a while. CW Devarian. Oh, Connor's ready to go. Connor's ready to go with them hearts. Oh, it's embarrassing that the Kaspersky message happens each time. Okay, but we've got the raid ready to go. Hopefully I see you guys Friday for this Discord has ghosts in it, a cool TTRPG designed specifically for Discord. Uninstall the cast. I do need to uninstall the cast and then reinstall some new antivirus. Probably Avast again. I was using Avast for so long. I don't know. But I think this is going to be our raid message tonight. We're going to do the hearts. I'm going to copy that. Avast is hella. I wouldn't know. It's all the same to me. But I'm hitting that raid button. We're getting ready to raid out. Small raids are the best raids. Well, thank you guys for joining. I hope you had as much fun as I did, or maybe even more fun than I had. No, I don't think that's possible. I had a pretty good time tonight. But I will see y'all next week. Have a good rest of your night, and goodbye.